Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Your tax pros at 672 West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Good afternoon, Lander Valley High School Tiger fans. Lander basketball is on the air tonight from Pinedale, Wyoming. We're about to be in action on the girls' game in about 9 minutes from right now. Kind of an interesting afternoon. The Lander Valley team took the long way to get here because of the high winds on South Pass. They went through Rollins, and as a result, they got here pretty late. So the previous games before this one were only 2 quarters, so we could kind of catch back up on schedule. And Taryn, this should be a pretty good game here tonight between the 16-1 Pinedale Lady Wranglers and the 12-10 Lander Valley Tigers.
For sure, Ernie, the Lady Tigers are going to have to be on their A game today to hang with this Pinedale team. We've seen them once before, and we know just how dangerous they can be.
Well, they've got a couple of players that really like the basket in the ball. Ellen Bowers scores an average of 26 points a game. Lexi White scores 10 points a game. Gabby Rogers, 8.6 points a game. And Erica Wilson, 16 points a game. Now, when you total all that up, that's more than what the Lander team averages for a game. So, as you mentioned, Tigers have got to be right on cue here tonight. And as we heard last week from head coach Drew Powell, his team played well against Pinedale. They just had one bad quarter, and that kind of doomed them. So they're going to hope not to have that bad quarter tonight.
Yeah, you're right, Ernie. The Tigers are going to have to play 4 quarters of complete basketball, and I think they have it in them.
Well, we'll soon find out. The Lady Tigers are led in scoring by Daisy Goklish with 13 points a game. Hayden Goggles has 8 points a game, and Brianna Lincoln averages 7 points a game. So the scoring not as powerful on the Lander side as it is on the Pinedale side. And, of course, Trent Bowers, the Pinedale coach, has guided his team. They've only had 1 loss this season, so it'll be a tough road to hoe for the Lady Tigers, but we'll see how they do. And we'll be back with more of our Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show right after we listen to this.
Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, community health centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber. The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft, or showed livestock, thanks for all your efforts. Stay tuned for a bigger and better Fremont County Fair next year.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Ernie Over and Taryn Debley back with you at the Pinedale High School. And tell you what, it was a little breezy on South Pass today, but just kind of watched the Pinedale freshman team do a lot of shooting practice. I tell you what, Taryn, they got in lots of practice today, and even a game of horse. So that was fun to watch. Now tonight's game, the Tigers come in 4-4 in the conference, and the Pinedale Wranglers are 8-0. As we mentioned, that the Pinedale Wranglers have only lost one game this year, and that means the Tigers have to be on their A game this evening. I had a chance to chat just a little bit with Coach Drew Powell before the game, and you know, you never know how your team is going to react after a really long bus ride like the Tigers had today, but he thinks they're going to do just fine, especially if they don't let down and have a bad quarter like they did in the game at Lander here just a few weeks ago. Okay, 3:40 to go. We'll be back with our Sutherland's Home Improvement Center starting the lineups right after we listen to this.
Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry La-Z-Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
We'll begin with the starting lineup. And we just had the national anthem sung by a couple of Pinedale High School ladies from the student body here, and that was very, very nice rendition. And now it's time for our Sutherland's Home Improvement Center starting lineups for tonight's game. For the Lander Valley Tigers, we're going to go with Daisy Goklish, Kendall McFadden. We'll go with Zoe Mulholland, Hayden Goggles, and also Dagan Reinhardt. For the Lady Wranglers, they're going to go with Gabrielle Rogers, Alexis White, Ellen Bowers, May McGuire, and Erica Wilson. Pretty nice crowd on hand here this afternoon, Taryn, for this game.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems kind of, this is their last home game, I'm assuming. So, yeah, it's a nice crowd. A lot of folks here for the ladies' game.
Yeah, and of course, it's just been a perfect day outside. Just a little bit of wind, and unfortunately, Taryn, I was looking for that moose we spotted last time we were here. And the moose wasn't here today.
I was looking for it too. I couldn't find it either. Yeah, it was pretty cool last time we were here. Just walked right in front of our cars.
Yeah, it sure did. So, but it wasn't here tonight. So we are ready to go. Dagan Reinhardt will be in the center jump circle for the Lander Valley Lady Tigers, and she'll be joined there by Ellen Bowers. Or I'm sorry, not Ellen Bowers, but Erica Wilson. Wilson is the tallest player on both of these teams, so it's no surprise that she's in that center jump circle. And we are ready to go. And the tip, no surprise, goes to the Pinedale Wranglers. And we have Bowers on the far side, back over to Wilson. Wilson looking for someone on the back line, can't get there, goes out on front to Rogers. Now with the ball is Ellen Bowers. Bowers, the real big scorer, and she drives the baseline and draws a foul. And the first play of the game is going to go on Kendall McFadden. That's her first and Lander's team first. So first opportunity for a score will go to Ellen Bowers. She scores 26 points a game for the Wranglers, dressed in their white uniforms with green letters trimmed in orange. And the shot is up and good Both of them are, and it goes 2-0 Pinedale on our Golden Buffalo scoreboard. Lander brings the ball down court. Goklish all the way, has the ball knocked out right near the end line. Excuse me. I think I got a popcorn kernel stuck in my throat. Okay, we'll get a drink of water and take care of that. Here's Goggles to take it out. Long inbounds pass. Comes over to Reinhardt around the key to Mulholland underneath the baseline now and trapped and can't shoot. But here's an outlet pass underneath. There's a backwards layup. Oh, what a shot by Hayden Goggles. That was a pretty good shot, wasn't it, Terry?
Yeah.
7 minutes to go here. Game just started. We're all tied at 2. Coming down court is Gabby Rogers. Rogers off to Wilson. Wilson on the near side. Back to Rogers. Rogers at the lane. Can't shoot. Over on the far side now. It goes to the 21. That's Lixie White. Ball gets away. Turnover for the Wranglers. And then the Lander gives it up on the other side on another turnover. No one with numbers, so we're going to set up a play here on top of the key. There's White over in the far side to Rogers. Now handoff to Bowers. Now back Bowers at the free throw line. Kicks it on the near side. Here's a big shot for 3 from the corner. And that is Lixie White, who averages 10 points a game. And she gets a 3-ball from the corner. And that puts a 5-2 score on our Golden Buffalo scoreboard. Knocked out of bounds by Pinedale, so Lander has it in. But there's a steal underneath. White puts it up and in. Lexi White again, and she gets the 5 points. So there's 7 points now. 6 minutes to go. Here's Lander on the far side. Shots up by Goklish, not good. Coming down court for it is Bowers. There's a shot from the outside. Not good. Lander will get the rebound and go the other way. Just under 6 minutes to go here, first period, 7-2. The Pinedale Wranglers. Here's Goklish, drives the baseline, stops at 5 feet out, kicks it on top to Mulholland. Now over to Goggles. In the corner, McFadden. Oh, she had an air ball, and it'll go to the Pinedale Wranglers. 5.5 minutes to go here. First period of play, 7-2 Pinedale. And slowing it down as she brings it down the court is Erica Wilson. To Bowers. Bowers has it. Off to Charlotte Hawk. Hawk now to Rogers. On the near side it goes. McGuire had it. Here's a long one from outside by Bowers. Not good. Rebound's going to go to the Tigers. So we'll go the other way. 5 minutes to go here. First period of play. All the way is Goggles, and she's blocked as she goes up for the shot and draws the foul. Personal foul is going to be whistled on Mae McGuire. Her first, team's first. That'll put Hayden Goggles at the free throw line for the Lander Valley Tigers. She has 2 points. She's got Lander's only 2 points. And now 3 points as she makes the free throw. She's got black tennis shoes on tonight, Taryn. With green trim, black and green. Well, that's pretty appropriate for the Tigers. Here's the next shot in the air, also good. So she has all 4 of Lander's points. With 5 minutes to go, it's 7-4, 3-point lead. Here's McGuire underneath the basket to Bowers for 2. And she now has 4 points. Bowers, of course, is the leading scorer, has 26 points. There's a steal by the Pinedale Wranglers. Shots up, and there will be a foul on Lander on the attempted shot. Personal foul is going to go against Brianna Lincoln. That's her first, team second. And at the free throw line is McGuire, I believe, or is that Lexi White? Shot is not good. Can you see what number that is? Her hair is
number 10.
Is that number 10? Charlotte Hawk. Okay. Thank you, Taryn. Some of these girls have really long ponytails. Drapes their number. Second shot is up and good. So she gets 1 of 2, and it goes 10-4. And there's a ball knocked out of bounds. Nice defensive by Erica Wilson. Tigers will have it on the far side outside in the backcourt. Full court pressure. Long pass down court, knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Tigers. That was Hawk who knocked that one out of bounds. So Lander takes it over at the half-court line, trailing by 6, 4:30 to go here, first half of play. In the backcourt, it goes to Goklish, across the timeline. Underneath the basket, all alone, there's the shot up. Oh, it rolls right off the rim. Not good. And that was Reinhardt down there underneath the basket. Almost got that basket. You know, in the game against Pinedale before, we had a lot of those shots that just rolled across the rim and wouldn't drop down. So for the Wranglers, there was a shot up, not good. Rebound underneath the basket by Wilson. She kicks it outside. Shots up off, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Here's the outlet pass to Goggles, who quickly brings it down the court on top of the key in the lane. Lays it up, and it is not good. Just a little bit too long off the glass. Pinedale with the rebound, going left to right here at Wrangler Gym. And there is a shot up by Bowers that's not good, but it's rebounded by Pinedale. Bowers gets her own rebound. Kicks it over now to Lexi White. White has it. Now back over to Bowers. Bowers hands it off on top of the key to McGuire. Now back over to Lexi White and Bowers. Bowers has it, drives the line, puts up the shot, and good. Well, that was a nice shot from outside, kissed it off the glass. Lander has a 3-on-2 break underneath the basket. Whistle and a foul on Pinedale as going up for the shot that time was McGuire's second foul, by the way. Second team foul. And that was Hayden Goggles the winner for that shot. Not a shooting foul. They fouled her on the floor. So Lander has it under the Pinedale basket with Goggles. Bounce pass in to the Tigers. Now it's Lincoln. Lincoln in the middle of the lane, kicks it over far side outside for 3, in and out. Not good by Kendall McFadden. Pinedale with the rebound, quickly down the court. There's Charlotte Hawk, off. 3 ball is up, off, not good. Lander gets the rebound. Nice rebound that time by Reinhardt. She gives it off to Goggles, who brings it down. Now on the drive, whistle and a foul on the floor against the Wranglers. So Charlotte Hawk gets her personal foul. Her first, team's third. Lander has it out underneath the basket. Here's the inbounds pass to Goggles. She doesn't shoot. Drives it in the lane, stops. Looks for some help. Oh, a nice give and go that time, but the ball got away. Turnover Lander. Pinedale brings it down the court. Here's Bowers. Bowers off on the far side. Gives it to Wilson. Wilson can't shoot. On the near side to Rogers. Rogers drives the baseline. Got away with a little elbow there. Here's a nice shot up by Bowers and good. 8 points in the game now for Ellen Bowers. And it's 14-4. Pinedale out quickly by 10 points. 2 minutes to go here. First period of play. Brianna Lincoln brings it down. There's a long pass knocked out of bounds. Turnover Lander. Last touch by the Tigers. And we have a timeout on the floor taken by the Drew Powell of the Lander Tigers. We'll be right back.
Loading at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Pinedale 14, Lander Valley 4 on our Golden Buffalo scoreboard. We've got 1:53 to go, first period of play. Not surprisingly, Pinedale has taken out the early lead. There have been 4 Lander turnovers, only 1 by Pinedale so far in the game. Ellen Bowers brings the ball down court for the Wranglers. Over to Rogers. Far side it goes to Hawk. Charlotte Hawk loses the ball on the far side. Second turnover. Lander gets it, 3-on-3. Driving the baseline, McFadden kicks it over to Addie Rounds. Her shot is up and off, not good. Or was that Lincoln? No, that was 3, wasn't it? Addie Rounds. Here's the rebound, goes to Pinedale. Underneath the basket on the far side, out to Bowers for 3. Yeah, nothing but net. She has 10 points already. She averages 26, and it goes out to 17-4 now on our Golden Buffalo scoreboard. Underneath the basket, Reinhardt up and it just fell a little bit short. Not good. Rebound goes to Pinedale. Bowers quickly down the court, hands it off to Hawk. Hawk now underneath the basket. Erica Wilson at a whistle, and we have a 3-second zone violation on the Wranglers. So that turnover will give the ball back to the Tigers with 49 seconds to go here, first period. Tigers need a little basket here to get some mo going. Goklish brings it down the court for the Tigers. Off to McFadden. On top of the key, Goggles. Goggles drives the baseline, far side. McFadden for 3. No, not good. Rebounded underneath the basket by Wilson, who brings it down the court. Quickly off to Gabby Rogers. Now to Bowers. Bowers has it. To Wilson, back to Bowers. Bowers looking for the last shot with 14 seconds to go here. First period. She drives inside in the corner. There's a shot up, and it is good by Hawk. Hawk gets the 3, and it goes 20-4. There's a long shot by Lander off the glass, not good. So at the end of the first period of play, Lander not scoring very much here at all against his tough Pinedale defense. It's the Wranglers 20, Lander 4.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Back in Pinedale, Wyoming, on the west side of the Wind River Range. Still a lot of snow on the west side of the range. A little bit of cloudiness on top of the mountains as we came over today. A little bit of wind, too. So here come the Tigers to start the second 8 minutes of play, and there's a tie-up right away. It'll be a Hill ball, and it'll go to Pinedale on the alternating possession. So it's a turnover by the Tigers. Gabby Rogers to take it out into Bowers. She brings it into the forecourt on top of the arc. Far side it goes. Now long pass on the near side is knocked out of bounds. Nice play by Addie Rounds. Pinedale controls, 7:41 to go until halftime. Bowers brings it in. Far side it goes. Gabby Rogers has it. Rogers back to Bowers. Bowers on the right side outside. Now back over to Hawk. Now Lexi White has it. Lexi White to Hawk on the far side. There's a drive. Can't can't hit the baseline there. Pinedale's blocked out. There's a long shot from outside. Not good. Tigers get the rebound. Brianna Lincoln brings it down for Lander. Far side outside it goes. And that's McFadden. McFadden hands it off to Brianna Lincoln. Her shot hits the front of the rim, not good. Rebounded by the Pinedale Wranglers by Charlotte Hawk. Down to Bowers. In the corner on the near side. Back out to Bowers for three. Oh, she nailed it. No doubt about that one. It goes 23-4, 19-point lead. Lander needs to get some offense going here before they get totally blown out of the gym. And there's a steal. Turnover, Lander, 6. And Lander gets it right back. Well, that was a good series. And a whistle and a foul on Pinedale, a reach-in foul as the Tigers bring the ball down the line. Lexi White gets that personal foul, her first, team's first of the second period. Lander will take it out on the far side outside. 6:14 to go until halftime. 23-4 Pinedale. The freshman game ended 28-4 Pinedale. So Lander's stuck on 4 here in 2 games. Here comes Goggles, hands it off to Brianna Lincoln, who throws it away. Well, I think she was trying to hit someone down on the baseline, but pass, Taryn, was just a little bit too high.
Yeah, the pressure defense from Pinedale is kind of a spectacle, Ernie.
It really is. 7 turnovers by the Tigers. Under 6 minutes now, first half of play. Here we go down. Erica Wilson to Bowers. Back over to Wilson. Far side outside. Hawk. Now to Wilson again on top of the key. She moves to the right-hand side off to Bowers. Bowers just outside the arc. Over to Gabby Rogers. Back to Bowers. Back to Rogers. Rogers at the baseline from 7 feet. Hits the front of the rim. Not good. Lander rebounds. And the Tigers quickly come down the floor. Underneath the basket, all alone. Shot is up and way over the basket. And a foul is going to be called on Lander on the rebound. And that personal is going to be whistled against Addie Rounds. Her first, and the first team foul for Lander here in the second period. 5:17 to go, 23-4. The 16-1 Pinedale Wranglers with the lead over the 12-10 Lander Valley Tigers. Bowers brings it down, off to Rogers. In the corner, can't shoot, brings it back out on top. That was Wilson who has the ball now. Wilson can't penetrate on the baseline, kicks it outside and around the horn. Bowers for 3, and this one's too long. Not good. Pinedale gets the rebound. Back out on top, and they're going to lose the ball out of bounds, and it'll go to Lander. Only the 5th turnover. Well, I shouldn't say only the 5th. 5 turnovers against Pinedale is quite a lot for the first half, isn't it, Terry?
Yeah, for sure.
Goggles brings it down for the Lander Tigers. Far side, outside it goes. In the corner. Now back outside. Here's Goggles with it again underneath the basket. Give and go. Oh, just a little bit too much on the shot that time by Zoe Mulholland. Bowers brings it back down court to Rogers. Rogers far side to Erica Wilson. Back to Bowers. Bowers outside, moves over to the left wing, goes back to Rogers. Rogers kicks it back out on top, and then she gets it right back. Now Bowers has it. Bowers tries a little spin move there and is blocked out. So the ball goes back on the far side outside. With the ball is Lexi White. Now near side to Wilson. Wilson in the corner. Bowers in the middle of the lane and underneath the basket. And we have a Lander pushing foul before the shot. And that's going to go on Zoe Mulholland. Her first, team's second. 3:50 to go, first half. 23-4 is our score. Pinedale with the big lead on the Lander Valley Tigers. Pinedale looking for their 17th win of the season. They're the number 1 team in this conference. There's a big three from the corner, and that's Gabby Rogers who brings that in. And it's 26-4, 22-point lead. Lander having some trouble with the ball. Now McFadden picks it up. Over to Goklish. Goklish on the left side outside. Drives it across the key. Now to McFadden. McFadden drives, stops, bounce pass over to Goklish for 3. It's off, not good, an air ball. Rebounded by the Pinedale Wranglers, and they quickly come down the court on the near side. Here's Wilson. Wilson can't shoot to Bowers on top, who does. Oh, she misses this one. Well, she's missed 2 in a row now, so maybe that'll give the Tigers a little bit of hope. Okay, Goklish brings it down for the Tigers. 2:50 to go here. First half of play. Reinhardt now on the near side. McFadden on top of the key. Goklish drives the lane, puts up the shot, and in. Daisy Goklish with a nice drive, and Lander now has 6 points. It's a 20-point lead, 26-6. 2.5 minutes to go here. First half of play on our Golden Buffalo scoreboard. In the corner on the near side, Bowers at the baseline. There's a long pass across the court, handled very easily by Rogers. Now back on top, Bowers has it to White. Lexi White back to Bowers. Bowers and whistle. Now we have a timeout called by Pinedale with 2:12 to go. As well, that time, Taryn, Lander wouldn't let the Pinedale Wranglers close to the basket.
Yeah, that was good defense by the Tigers.
We'll be right back.
And stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly. Designate a sober driver or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
2 minutes, 16 seconds to go here, or I'm sorry, 2 minutes, 12 seconds to go until halftime. And the Pinedale Wranglers with a big lead over the Lady Tigers by 20. It's 26-6. Pinedale has the ball when we come back in. It'll be Bowers on the far side. Brings it into McGuire. McGuire near side to Charlotte Hawk. And long cross-court pass it goes to Gabby Rogers. Rogers in the corner on the far side outside. Gets the ball right back on top of the arc. On the near side now to Hawk. Underneath the basket at the free throw line. Bowers can't shoot, but behind her there's a 3 ball that goes up and not good. And Lander hustles and Goklish gets the rebound for the Tigers. In the backcourt, almost got trapped that time. Gives it off to McFadden in the corner. Back out to McFadden. There's a long shot for 3. No, not good. Minute and a half to go. Pinedale with the rebound. Bowers quickly down the court for the Pinedale Wranglers. In the middle, there's a shot up by Wilson. Not good. Rebound goes to Pinedale. Offensive board to Bowers. Bowers in the lane, has the ball knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Pinedale. Minute 18 to go, 26-6. Pinedale with that good team that they have exerting their dominance here so far. Here's the inbounds pass. Goes to Wilson. Wilson can't shoot, kicks it outside. Now Bowers has it. Far side outside. There's a long shot for 3. That's nothing but net for McGuire. That's her first tray, 29-6 now with 60 seconds left in the first half of play. Landers Goklish comes down the court with it. Hands it off. Underneath the basket, shot is up, off, not good. Rebounded by Pinedale. Lander can't buy a bucket. I tell you, they've had 3 really good shots into the basket, and the ball just rolled off. Far side outside, Gabby Rogers on the near side now to Bowers in the corner. Shot for three is off, not good. Lander gets the rebound with a half a minute to go. Goklish in the backcourt, dribbles behind her back, now comes in the forecourt. Does another dribble behind her back. Stops on the left side outside, very tough pressure, and she's tied up. And that was Bowers coming in there to tie her up. Boy, that defense was really, really sticky. So the turnover on the possession arrow goes to the Lander Valley Tigers. So it's not a turnover after all. So we'll take that one off the chart. 18 seconds to go. Lander has it in the backcourt. There's the bounce pass into Lincoln. Brianna Lincoln has it. Lincoln makes a move at the free throw line, makes a move, throws it up. Oh, shot's blocked out of bounds by Erica Wilson. 7 seconds to go. Lander will have it under the Pinedale basket. And it's been all Pinedale so far. Here's Goklish. Goklish, long pass inbounds. Goes to Paisley Hollingshead, and she's fouled as she goes up for the shot. And the personal is going to be whistled. It's May McGuire, and that should be her third personal foul. Yeah, it is. Not a shooting foul. So Lander with 4 seconds to go will inbound it. Let's see what the Tigers can do. There's a shot up and in by Paisley Hollingshead. And she's on the scoreboard. And that's the end of the first half of play. And after 16 minutes, Lander only scored 4 points in that half. And the Pinedale Wranglers scored 9. It is 29-8. We'll be right back.
Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
And welcome to the United States Marine Corps halftime show. Our halftime score, the Pinedale Lady Wranglers 29 and the Lander Lady Tigers 8. What a difference 2 weeks makes, Taryn. 2 weeks ago in Lander at halftime, it was Pinedale 28 and Lander 26. Big turnaround here, 29-8. Pinedale, the home cooking is doing a good job for the Pinedale Wranglers.
For sure. The Lady Tigers have missed a lot of shots at the rim tonight, which I think, makes this score look a lot worse than this game really is. But I think if we can get a few of those layups to roll around and in, this could be a much better second half.
Daisy Goklich with the bucket, Paisley Hollingshead with the bucket, Hayden Goggles with the bucket, and 2 for 2 at the line. That's all the Lander scoring. For the Pinedale Wranglers, 4 points in the game by Charlotte Hawk, all in the first period. Gabby Rogers has 3, and that was in the second period. She had a tray. 5 points by Lexi White, all in the first period. 3 points in the second period by Ellen Bowers. She now has 14 points in the contest, and 3 points by Mae McGuire. So the Tigers only allowed 3 buckets in that second period. That's good defense, but they were all threes.
Right.
Yeah, and the Tigers haven't had a 3-ball yet and trail 29-8. We'll be back with more of the United States Marine Corps halftime show from Pinedale's Wrangler Gym right after this.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Our halftime show brought to you today by the United States Marine Corps Recruiting Office in the 400 block of Main Street, downtown Riverton. Just a few doors down and on the sunny side of the street from the radio station and the newspaper office. And remember, you don't join the Marines, you become one. Stop in and visit with them today. And if there's no one there, their cards are on the door. So write down their number, give them a call, and they'll be back in touch with you. Well, a pretty awesome performance. And as you mentioned, Landers had a lot of shots, but they just haven't rolled in for the Tigers. And they find themselves down by 21 points here at halftime. Pinedale 29 and Lander 8 on our scoreboard, brought to you by Golden Buffalo Jewelry, downtown Riverton. Of course, we'll have the boys game right after this. And the boys, Taryn, are looking for a good victory in this game here tonight because they need the win for the seeding for the Class 3A regional tournament, Lander, in 2 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the game versus Pinedale, I mean, today's games have been makeup games, but that isn't, they're still conference games and they count towards your postseason seeding. So, yeah, these are, I would say, pretty big games for the Lander Tigers. And then to close it out at home against Lyman on Thursday, 2 wins could be really big for the boys, this week. Yeah, because that the first number 1 and number 2 teams, the Level Bulldogs and the Cody Bronx, they're pretty powerful teams, and you don't want to have a first-round matchup against them. You'd like to be able to go into the semifinal round and have a better chance to make it to the state basketball tournament. Well, that's it for the United States Marine Corps halftime show. Again, our score here today is the who are we playing? Pinedale Wranglers have 29 points, and the Lander Tigers have 8 points. So let's see what magic Drew Powell has drawn up at halftime here to see if the Tigers can get a little scoring going here. Lander will have the ball to start the third 8-minute period, and they'll have it out bounds on the far side of the arena here at Pinedale. And the inbounds pass comes to Goggles. Hayden brings it into the forecourt on the right-hand wing. Now underneath the basket, there's a give and go and a foul. Nice play that time by the Tigers, and coming up and drawing that foul was Reinhardt. So she'll go to the free throw line now for Lander. Personal foul went against Erica Wilson, her first. Free throw is not good. She'll get one more. Play just underway. We played 11 seconds of the third quarter. Second shot's good. So Lander now has 9 points, and it's a 20-point lead. Let's see if the Tigers can get the ball back and do some more scoring. Here comes Bowers down the court, the all-everything guard for the Pinedale Wranglers. She goes off to Erica Wilson. Now on the near side, Gabby Rogers has it. Around the horn, underneath the basket, Lexi White shots up and good. That was Ellen Bowers now with 16 points in the game, and it's 31-9. Lander coming back on the moving from right to left, or from left to right here on the floor of Wrangler Gymnasium. Reinhardt with it at the baseline, kicks it out to McFadden. McFadden on top of the key. With it is now Goklish. She can't shoot. Off to Mulholland. Back to Goggles in the lane. Her shot is up and off, not good. Rebound goes to Pinedale. Lander gets quickly 4 players back on defense. Bowers, far side outside. Now back on top. Ellen Bowers has it on the near side.
goes to Gabby Rogers. There's a shot for three from the corner by Wilson, not good. And the steal by Wilson, and she's fouled as she goes up for the basket. Foul's going to be on Lander. And it's going to be on Reinhardt. That's her first. You know, this has been a relatively foul-free game, Taryn. Lander has only committed 5 fouls, and Pinedale 4.
Right. Well, you know, I hate to say it, Ernie, but, you know, when these kind of lopsided games like this, you know, the last thing the referees want to do is insert themselves. So I can understand that. But, yeah, I mean, wouldn't hurt to have Tigers, you know, get a few calls, go their way.
Yeah, sure. You'd always like to see something like that. One of 2 free throws goes in, 33-9. Here comes Goggles. She hesitates before the timeline. Now down to Goklish on the right wing. Goklish looks for some help on the right side. It goes to McFadden. Oh, and McFadden almost travels with it. Underneath the basket, underneath Reinhardt. Her shot is blocked. Not good. And Pinedale gets the rebound. Rogers brings it down. Now on the near side is Wilson. Wilson hands it off to Bowers outside the arc on the left wing. On top again to Wilson. Wilson giving some directions over to Rogers. Far side now. Bowers has it again. On top to Lexi White. Near side, Wilson. Bowers back over to Wilson, back over to Hawk. Now on the far side outside. Ball is knocked away. It'll stay with Pinedale. 5:38 to go, 33-9. Pinedale take the ball out of bounds. Long inbounds pass goes to Gabby Rogers. Now to Bowers. Bowers to Rogers, to Bowers on top of the key. She drives the baseline, lifts one up for May, then it's good. Ellen Bowers now with 16 points, 10 under her average. There's a long pass under the basket. Back out on top to Goggles. Goggles, McFadden. McFadden got bumped pretty hard, wow. No foul. Whistle. Oh, there's the makeup.
There you got it.
Yeah. And it's going to be on Erica Wilson, her second.
Yeah, like an offensive tackle protecting the quarterback there.
It really was. Yeah. 5:03 to go, period 3, 35-9. There's the inbounds pass knocked away and out of bounds. Lander will continue to control it. Be on the side this time. So Goggles will take it out right in front of the Lander bench. She looks. Better hurry. There's the throw in to Mulholland. Back over to Goggles in the corner. Long cross-court pass. Picked up there by Goklish. Goklish guarded closely. Whistle. Timeout called by Lander. 4:47 to go. Third period. Pinedale 35. Lander Valley 9.
72 West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Almost halfway through the third period of play, 35-9 lead by Pinedale, one of the, if not the best girls basketball team in Class 3A this year. Lander with the ball. On the far side, Abby Rounds gives it in the middle. Back over to Rounds. Rounds brings it on top of the key to Brianna Lincoln. Lincoln stops, looks, throws underneath, ball's tipped away, turnover Lander, number 9. And as Taryn and I were just saying, there's a long shot from Wilson that goes in. Each one of these Pinedale girls is very capable, aren't they, Taryn?
Yeah, extremely well-rounded team. I mean, you can tell just all 5 players on the court can shoot, pass, dribble, rebound, play defense. I mean, yeah, it's a fun team to watch. I'm sure the Wrangler faithful is really happy with them this year.
Yeah, the Lander faithful not so much happy. There's a shot by Reinhardt. Hey, that goes in. She now has 3 points. That's a long 3 from outside, and it's 38-12, 3:40 to go here. The third period of play. Far side outside, Ellen Bowers has it. Now into White, back on the near side to Wilson. Long shot for 3 is good. She's hit 2 in a row from that spot, and it's 41-12. Lander trying to figure something out here to get some points. Here's the Tigers on the far side. That was Paisley Hollingshead. In the middle it goes. Underneath, there's a quick shot. Oh, it bounces off the rim. Lander gets the rebound, though. One of the few offensive boards they've had. Oh, and they lose the ball out of bounds. Turnover number 10 for Lander. 3 minutes, 9 seconds to go. Third period, 41-12. Pinedale with the lead on our Golden Buffalo scoreboard. Nice crowd here tonight in Pinedale. Far side is just about full, and the near side here we have a few smattering of fans, not that many. Here's Bowers. Bowers over to Thornhoff, who just came into the game. Thornhoff back over to Wilson. Wilson around the top of the key. Back over to Thornhoff now. Thornhoff across the key to Bowers. In the corner, Hawk, she traveled. Turnover number 6. A rare turnover. 2:43 left, third period. Pinedale 41, Lander Valley Lady Tigers 12. Lander trying to dent the scoreboard here a few more times before the end of this game. Here's Goggles underneath. He's in the paint, turns around, can't shoot, kicks it out. There's Brianna Lincoln with a shot that goes in. So Brianna gets a nice basket there, her first of the game. And it's 41-14. And the ball knocked into the backcourt by Lander. Pinedale recovers it. They'll continue on offense. Down court, Lexi White in the corner. There's a miss, and the tip and a rebound is good. That's Mae McGuire gets that one, and it's 43-14. Lander Valley again with the ball. Long shot from outside, way off, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. With it now is Brianna Lincoln. She gives it on top of the key. Now back over to Lincoln. On top, Goggles, far side outside. There's a long 3 ball that's off the back of the iron. Lander gets the rebound, though. Lincoln's pushed out of bounds, and that'll be a foul on Pinedale. And it goes on Lexi White, her second. So 90 seconds to go here in the third period of play. It's 43-14. I never thought we would have a running game, or running clock during a Lady Tigers game, but we're getting close, aren't we, Terry?
It could happen tonight, yeah.
It could happen tonight. Tigers get the ball, knocked away, picked up on the outside, and a reach-in foul on Gabby Rogers, her first. 86 seconds to go now, third period of play, 43-14. Pinedale with the big lead over the Lady Tigers. Inbounds to Addie Rounds. Rounds stops in the corner to Goggles. Underneath the basket in the lane, back over in the far side. Had an open shot, didn't take it, and the ball's knocked away. Another turnover by the Tigers. We got a 2-on-2 break. Now Bowers takes one from 17 that drains it. Bowers gets another 3. And let's see, she now has 14, 16, 18, 21 points in the game. And there's a bad pass by Lander, turnover by the Lady Tigers with a minute to go here. Pinedale back on the attack, and there's a foul on Brianna Lincoln. Little body block trying to get the ball back. 47 seconds left here, third period, 46-14. Tigers make some substitutions. Reinhardt comes out, Lincoln comes out, and Abby Rounds comes out. So let's see, we have Goklich back in there. Hayden Goggles is on defense. Pinedale has the ball right now. Here's Bowers, 34 seconds to go. Bowers' long shot is good. Wow. She is so good. And that now is 24 points. She's 2 away from her per game average. Goggles brings it all the way down coast to coast and is fouled as she goes up for the shot. It did not drop. She'll get 2 shots. And the personal foul, Claire Thornhoff gets her first foul, and it'll be Hayden Goggles at the free throw line. This is the lowest scoring game for Lander all season. Goggles, nothing but net. She'll get 1 more. "19 seconds to go here. And the shot's not good. The rebound shot is up and not good and missed. Boy, the Tigers just can't buy a basket here at Wrangler Gymnasium. Pretty loud crowd tonight, too. A good crowd for the home team. Here's Bowers. In the corner, it goes to Rogers. Her shot's up off, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. It's knocked away. That's the end of the period. And after 3 periods, it's the Pinedale Lady Wranglers 49, and the Lander Valley Tigers have 15.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber. The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft, or showed livestock, thanks for all your efforts. Stay tuned for a bigger and better Fremont County Fair next year.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Well, we have 8 minutes to go in this game, and it's 49-15. The Pinedale Lady Wranglers outscored Lander in the 3rd period, 20-7, and that's where we are right now, 49-15. And Pinedale will start the last period with the basketball. Thornhoff with the ball, far side outside, goes to Charlotte Hawk in the corner to Bowers. Bowers has been deadly this afternoon, as she's been all season long in every game. Around the horn it goes. Rogers has it. Now there's a shot up and in by Ellen Bowers. And she now has her 26th point, and that is her per season, per game average. So she's right on the mark tonight for the Panthers, or for the Wranglers. It's 51-15. Lander shots up, not good. Rebounded by the Wranglers. Geez, we're 4 points away from a running clock. I never thought I'd see it with the Lady Tigers, but Pinedale has just been awesome tonight. Charlotte Hawk with the with the ball off to Bowers. Bowers on the near side. Oh, rare turnover. She loses the ball. Lander brings it down the court. They set their offense up. There's a long shot from outside. That's not good. Rebound. No, not good. Pinedale with the defensive board. Coming down with it is Gabby Rogers on top to Bowers. There's a running left-hander that just rolls off. Not good. Lander gets the rebound. They'll bring the ball down the court. Mulholland off to Hayden Goggles. Far side now. Goggles back on top of the key. Here's a long 3 ball. Oh, it goes in. And that is Goglish with her first 3. And it's 51-18. 6 minutes to go in the game. This game's gone very, very fast. We have had not that many fouls called. Here's Bowers on top of the key. Goes around the horn to Rogers. Rogers has the ball knocked away, but it's picked up by Thornoff. Thornoff to Hawk. Long cross-court pass to Bowers at the baseline. Her jumper, good. Wow. Ellen Bowers, 28 points in the game. And timeout called on the floor, and we'll be right back.
Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Ernie over, Taryn Debley back with you from Wrangler Gym in Pinedale, and it's been all Wranglers, and it's been all Ellen Bowers. Matter of fact, Bowers now has 30 points in the game, 28 points in the game. Bowers has more points than Lander has points.
Yeah, she's a one heck of a player.
Lander led in scoring by Dagan Reinhardt with 4. 2 points each by Hollingshead, Lincoln, and Daisy Goklish has 5. So it's been pretty much all Pinedale. Here we go. McFadden has it on the near side. Goklish stops just outside to Reinhardt to Mulholland for 2. Oh, that was a nice little shot. Good rebound or assist that time by Goklish. 53-20. 33-point lead. In the corner, far side outside. Can't shoot. Around the horn to Hawk. Now to Wilson. Wilson in the corner. Across the court to Bowers. Back over now. Wilson has it just outside the arc. Wilson kicks it on top of the key to Rogers. Far side outside now. Bowers at the free throw line. Here is Rogers. Her shot's up, not good. And the rebound goes to Lander. Goklish, one-on-one, underneath, and her shot is blocked. And it goes to Pinedale on the rebound. Oh, Daisy had a really good drive, but that was a great block from behind. Here's Bowers. Bowers to Wilson. Wilson in the middle of the key to Lexi White. Round goes to Bowers again. Bounce pass underneath in the paint. Kicked outside. Here's a long one by Wilson that's not good. It'll be Lander's ball. We've played just about half of the fourth period, 4:18 to go. 33-point lead here by the Lady Wranglers. Looking for their 17th win of the season. Lander was looking for their 13th win. They'll try to get that against Lyman here on Thursday night back in Lander. So with the ball, Kendall McFadden, far side outside, underneath. Goklish shots up and rolls off, not good. Tip is up, not good. And the ball's knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Lander. Under 4 minutes to play now, 53-20. Pinedale with the big lead. Lander taken out of bounds. McFadden has it out of bounds. There's a long 3-ball. Goklish, no. Hit the top of the backboard on the bounce, and that'll be Pinedale's ball. Back into the forecourt. There's Wilson. Wilson, there's a long ball up by Gabby Rogers. That's for 3. 56-20. Wow, 36-point lead. Here comes the Tigers, Brianna Lincoln on top, Goklish. Goklish back over, McFadden, far side. In the middle it goes. Underneath the basket, in the corner, shot for three. Off, not good. Rebound, Lander. Here's Lincoln for three again, and she gets it. Brianna Lincoln with the three ball, and makes it 56-23. 3 minutes to go here in this contest. Underneath the basket, ball's knocked away, picked up by Lander. 8th turnover by the Pinedale Lady Wranglers. Lander brings it down. Lincoln has the ball knocked away, stolen, 1-on-none, layup good. And guess who was that? That was Bowers. And now she has 30 in the game and a timeout called, and we'll be right back.
Place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
2 minutes, 47 seconds to go in this one. Pinedale Lady Wranglers 58, Lander Valley Lady Tigers 23. 35-point lead right now for the Pinedale Lady Wranglers. Lander will have the ball in the backcourt for the last 2:40 of the game. Daisy Goklish brings it down for the Tigers. Bounce pass on the far side, open but no shot by McFadden. Now back on the far side, Lincoln. On top of the key, Lincoln has it. Behind her back, there's Hollingshead. Hollingshead back over to the Tigers in the middle of the basket, in the lane. Shots up, not good, and a foul is called. So Lander will have a chance at the free throw line here, and that was Brianna Lincoln. Erica Wilson gets her third personal. And Brianna tonight has 5 points and misses the free throw. She'll have one more. Well, when things aren't going your way, they aren't going your way, are they, Terry?
Absolutely. It's kind of how it's been tonight.
Yeah. She's the leading scorer in the game with 6 points for Lander. Next shot is up, off, not good. 2:15 to go. Pinedale rushes down the court. On top of the key, we have, that's a new player. Oh, there's a turnover by the Tigers. 2-on-none, and Lander loses the ball out of bounds. Just when you get a break. 2 minutes to go now. 58-23. Pinedale brings the ball down. They've got some new players in the court. There's Thornhoff now. Thornhoff goes over to Overdorf in the middle of the lane. McGuire can't shoot. Kicks it around the horn. Now outside, back in the middle, there's a turnover. 10th turnover by Pinedale. Minute and a half to go here in the game. All the way down is Lincoln. Lincoln stops at the free throw line. Can't shoot. Underneath, ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Lander. I think that must have been McGuire that knocked it out of bounds for Pinedale. Tigers McFadden to take it out of bounds for Lander. She better hurry. There she goes. She gets it in to Goggles. Now underneath the basket. Oh, ball's knocked away. 15th turnover by the Tigers. And we're down to 70 seconds to go here in this basketball game tonight from Pinedale. Good pressure by Lander. Pinedale finally gets it across the timeline. Haven Whitley with the ball. A lot of subs in there now. Here's McGuire. McGuire On top to Thornhoff. Thornhoff has it. Near side, underneath to Whitley. Ball's knocked out of bounds. And with 54 seconds to go, Pinedale will have it. Coming into the Lander lineup now for the Tigers is Riley Speeds. Her first action of the season. Here's the inbounds pass to Thornhoff. Thornhoff, shot is up and it's short by Overdorf. Rebound is up, not good. Tigers come away with it with 43 seconds to go. And there's a steal by Pinedale. Shots up and one for Thornhoff, and she's finally in the book. And the personal foul is going on Addie Rounds. That'll be, no, I'm sorry, on Brianna Lincoln. That's her third. So Thornhoff at the free throw line for the first time with 37 seconds to go, 60-23. Shot, no, it's good. So she makes the old-fashioned three-point play. Tigers coming down. Hollingshead, shot up, off, not good. Ball's on the floor, rolling around out of bounds. It'll be with Lander. 28 seconds left. Tigers taking it out of bounds. There's Lincoln to take it out for the Tigers. Long inbounds pass is knocked away, but it's picked up by Lander. Hollingshead has it. Paisley brings it at the free throw line, kicks it on the far side. Shot by three is up, not good. Rebound by the Tigers. Back over to, let's see, that's Lincoln. Lincoln outside to Goklish with 7 seconds to go, and it falls. Goklish gets the basket, and it's 61-25, and that's going to be the last play of the game. Final score. The Pinedale Lady Wranglers 61 points, and the Lander Lady Tigers have 25. So we'll be back with the scoring roundup. That shouldn't take us long after this message.
Here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
And the final score of the Lady Tigers game is Lander 25, and the number one Pinedale Lady Wranglers now moving to 17-1 with a 61-25 victory. For Lander, excuse me, got all choked up there with the final score. Daisy Goklish led Lander with 7 points. Brianna Lincoln had 5. 4 points by Dagan Reinhardt, 2 points each by Paisley Hollingshead and Zoe Mulholland, and 1 point. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 4. That's 5 points by Hayden Goggles. All the other side, 30 points by Ellen Bowers, then 6 points each by Gabby Rogers, Mae McGuire, and Erica Wilson. 5 points by Lexi White, 4 points by Charlotte Hawk, 3 points by Claire Thornhoff. And our player of the game, who will receive a VIP certificate from Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza at 1020 North Federal Boulevard in Riverton. Thanks to Rick Paxton for his support of Fremont County athletes. Our tonight player of the game who wins a free large pizza is Brianna Lincoln. So congratulations, Brianna. We'll get you that free large pizza. And the winner of our bottle of Gatorade tonight is Daisy Goklish, the Gatorade Good Sport player of the game. Well, that's it for the girls' game. We'll be right back with the what are we doing? Oh yeah, the Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show. We'll be right back in Pinedale right after this.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Lander Tiger basketball is on the air. Our Hampton Inn and pregame show begins right now. The Lander Valley Tigers against the Pinedale Wranglers. Lander coming into this game with an 11-8 overall record and 5-3 in the Western Conference, and the Pinedale Wranglers 9-7 and 4-2. In the last game between these two teams was just 2 weeks ago in Lander, and the Tigers came away with a 64-46 victory. But this game is on the Wranglers' home court. And Pinedale, as Taryn Debley was just talking about, Taryn, they always play well on their home court, don't they?
Yeah, you know, one of the teams that I was kind of talking about with Coach Mullins is the Pinedale Wranglers, and he tells me, you know, all the time, like, it's definitely a team that you don't want to run up against, you know, when the season's kind of in crunch time. And, you know, that's kind of where we're at today. This was a makeup game from January 31st, and, you know, it's the last home game for some of the Pinedale kids, so you have to think they're going to go all out. They're wearing NBA jerseys tonight as their warm-ups. That's kind of cool. I haven't seen that before, so it must be kind of a light, loose environment here for the Pinedale fans. Maybe that's a good thing for the Tigers.
Well, yeah, we hope so. And, of course, it could be very good for the Pinedale Wranglers if they're loose as a goose and ready to go.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Tigers have a lot riding on this game and the game Thursday night against the Lyman Eagles. Tigers are looking for their best possible tournament seeding, and right now they're in 3rd place in the Western Conference, and a victory tonight and against Lyman would solidify that. And they would be on the opposite side of the brackets of the two most powerful teams, the Lovell Bulldogs and the Cody Broncs. But we'll be back with more from Pinedale right after we take this short message.
200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Ernie Over and Taryn Debley back with you at Wrangler Gym in Pinedale, where the Lander Valley Tigers are about to face the Pinedale Wranglers in the Pinedale home closure here tonight. Pinedale Wranglers, they're going to go with Matthew Gosar. He scores 14 points and 3 rebounds a game. Trace Findlay, who scores 10 points and 3 rebounds a game. Braxton Costello, who scores 6 points and 3 rebounds a game. They're also going to go with Alex Gosar, their leading scorer, who has 16 points a game and 9 rebounds a game, and Joey Bain, who scores 2 points a game and has 3 rebounds, but he's pretty good on the rebounding. Lander Tigers are going to go with Peyton Bell, a senior, scoring 15 points a game and 4 rebounds. Also starting for the Lander Tigers, Quincy Gwena, scoring 9 a game with 4 rebounds. Keaton Iron Eyes will start with 9 points a game and 3 rebounds. Paxton Hollingshead, 5 points a game and 3 rebounds, a junior. And Noah St. Clair, a sophomore, 10 points a game and 6 rebounds. So those are the starting lineups for each team. For the Tigers, Bell, Gwena, Iron Eyes, Hollingshead, and St. Clair. And for the Wranglers, Matthew Gosar, Fidley, Costello, Alex Gosar, and Joey Bain. And the number of folks is picked up here, I think. We've got a pretty good crowd here tonight in Pinedale, and we understand that South Pass is clear and open to all traffic. So that's good on the way that we come home today. So here are the starters again that we just gave you. Matthew Gosar, Trace Findlay, Braxton Costello, Alex Gosar, and Joey Bain for Pinedale. We have Peyton Bell and Quincy Gwena, Keaton Iron Eyes, Noah St. Clair, and Paxton Hollingshead for the Lander Valley Tigers. And we are ready to go with the boys' game tonight from Wrangler Gym as the band strikes up the Pinedale fight song. And stepping into the center jump circle is Paxton Hollingshead, and going up against Alex Gosar. So Hollingshead against Gosar in the, let's see, where are the officials? Oh, somebody spilled something on the far side. I see they've got a broom out there, and there's a bunch of kids trying to sweep stuff up. Somebody spilled something. I'm not sure what it was. They're using a broom, so I don't think it was water. But anyway, the officials are now set. We're ready to go. And it's Hollingshead. Gets it over to Gavin Romer. Wow. His shot is up and off. Not good. Romer starting in place of St. Clair. So here come the Matthew Gosar of the Pinedale Wranglers. He goes on the right side outside to Costello, back on top of the key. Gosar, Matthew Gosar, over now to Alex Gosar. His shot for three, no, not good. Tigers get the rebound. With it is Peyton Bell. He gives it off on the far side to Hayden, How come I can't remember his name?
Iron Eyes.
Yeah, Keaton Iron Eyes. I'm sorry, Keaton. You know, he cut his hair, and that completely threw me off because I'm used to seeing the big head of hair. He doesn't have it now. Whistle, and a foul going to be called on Noah St. Clair.
Come on, Tigers. Stay out of foul trouble.
That was Gavin Romer. I'm sorry. I thought it was St. Clair. First foul on Romer, first team foul. Coming down is Fidley with it for the Pinedale Wranglers. Gives it off to Costello. Costello, long three ball is off the back of the iron. Not good. Rebounded by Iron Eyes. Keaton brings the ball down court. Over on the right-hand wing. Gives it off to Peyton Bell, who'll walk it back on top of the key. St. Clair has it now. Back to Bell. Bell in the SAR to Iron Eyes at the baseline. He can't shoot to Hollingshead. Over to Noah St. Clair. Underneath. There's a shot up. It went in and out by Keaton Iron Eyes. Let's hope we don't have one of those nights again tonight. Here's Costello. Shots up, and he's fouled by Romer. Gets his second foul. And
he's got to keep himself out of foul trouble.
Yeah, that's two already, and we've only played a minute and a half.
And we're going to see a certain young man who's been out for injury for a couple weeks check into the game here.
Finn McFadden.
It's our buddy.
All right, shot is up and good by Costello, so Pinedale has the first points of their game. And it goes 3-1.
You just can't have two fouls in 90 seconds.
No, you just can't have that. Second shot is up, and it's good. So he gets both of them. And the Tigers come back leading by one, 3-2. Here's underneath the basket. Shot up by Hollingshead is up and off. Not good. Rebounded by Trace Fidley. Down court it goes to Costello. Costello with the basketball is Jason Wright. Wright back over to Costello. His shot off the glass, no. 4 Tigers were there for the board. They really closed out on that one. Here comes Iron Eyes. He's in the paint. Floater is up off the glass, no. Rebounded by Gosar. Matthew Gosar brings it all the way down. Far side outside. Here's Costello for three. It's an air ball. Pulled out of the air by Bell. Peyton brings it down in the corner. Iron Eyes. Over on the near side now. Hollingshead from 5 feet. Oh, it's no good. Just a little bit too long. Rebound goes to Alex Gosar. 3-2, 5:30 to go here. First period of play. Lander with the lead. And the Tigers looking at Matthew Gosar with it on top of the key. On the right-hand side now goes to Costello. Around the horn to Fidley. On top of the key, there's a three ball up by Alex Gosar. Not good, and it'll stay with Pinedale. 5:12 to go. Lander 3, Pinedale 2 on our Golden Buffalo scorecard. Pinedale will take it out of bounds. Alex Gosar inbounds it to Matthew Gosar. Now to Fidley. Back to Gosar. His shot for three is good. Matthew Gosar gets it, and it's 5-3. Pinedale with the lead over Lander. Here's Bell. Bell on top of the key. Gives it off to McFadden. McFadden's first game in about a month and a half. Here we go. Hollingshead from the sideline gets a three, and he answers. And the Tigers go back up on top, 6-5. Pinedale looking to answer now. Here's Costello. Costello loses the ball, almost lost it out of bounds. He does. Turnover with it down court. Keaton Iron Eyes gets it up and in. Keaton Iron Eyes with the basket, and it's 8-5. Lander by 3. 4:19 to go, first period of play. Matthew Gosar on the far side, outside, gives it up to Jensen Wright. Wright over to Trace Fidley. Fidley on the right side, moves it to the left. Now in the corner it goes to Matthew Gosar. Back over to Finley. To Braxton Costello. He puts a shot up. No, not good. Rebound goes to the Tigers. Bell quickly down court to Iron Eyes. Tigers 3-on-2. Underneath the basket, here's St. Clair. Now over to, St. Clair's got it right back again. Here now is Bell. Bell to Hollingshead. Underneath, Bell, wide open for three. Oh. It's a little long, not good. Rebounded underneath the basket by Hollingshead. He gets it out to Noah St. Clair. Shots up and not good, but he's fouled. Well, good ball position that time by the Tigers. Personal foul goes against Trace Fidley. And at the free throw line, Noah St. Clair. Noah hasn't been what you would call consistent at the free throw line so far this year. But he hits that one. Good going, Noah. Matter of fact, in the first game here against the Pinedale Wranglers, Noah was actually pretty good. He got 6 of 7, so I take that back. Second shot is good, and it's 2 points, and it goes 10-5. Lander's largest lead of the game on our Golden Buffalo scorecard. Okay, coming down the court, Alex Gosar gives it to Matthew Gosar. Matthew in the corner, far side, to Jensen Wright. Now back over to Alex Gosar. He can't shoot. In the middle of the lane, there's a layup that goes up and good by Wright. His first points of the game. And it's 10-7. 3-point and a pushing foul on the far side is going to go against Alex Gosar. So the personal foul goes against Matthew Gosar. Not a shooting foul. Tigers inbound it. Bell has it in the backcourt. 3 minutes to go. First period. Lander 10, Pinedale 7. On the near side, here's McFadden. McFadden back on the near side. Hollingshead for three. It's up and off good. But the rebound goes to Teddy Rivera. To Iron Eyes. Shot from the corner for three is up, not good. Ball's knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Tigers. So we have Hollingshead and Bell and Porter Playstead, Teddy Rivera, and Keithan Iron Eyes out there right now for the Tigers. Bell to out of bounds the play into Hollingshead on the left-hand wing. Hollingshead across the key, hands it over to Rivera, who lost the ball. Turnover underneath the basket. Matthew shots up, off, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers, and the ball gets loose. Lander has it. Now over to Hollingshead. Under near side. Iron Eyes for three. Keaton Iron Eyes gets it.
Oh, and they teed him up.
They teed him up. What did they do that for? I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. I looked down.
Well, Keaton Iron Eyes got a tee.
Yeah, the quietest kid on the team.
Yeah, the quietest kid on the team. Mullins comes over, Stu Mullins, and he's going to.
Yeah, and his coaching staff says, don't argue that one. I mean, or just stay out of it. I don't know. He missed the free throw, so.
Yeah, Trace Fidley missed the first free throw. Mullins talking with the officials. Second free throw is good. And Noah St. Clair coming into the game now for Keaton Iron Eyes. So we're not sure what the technical was about. Maybe a word or taunting or something. I'm not sure. 13-8. Lander with the lead on our Golden Buffalo scoreboard. Trace Fidley, who just shot that free throw, brings it into the forecourt. There's the ball stolen away. Nice steal by
nice move
by Teddy Rivera. He put a shot up, but it was not good. Rebounded by Pinedale. Long shot from on top of the corner is good by Alex Gosar. And it's a 2-point game. Tigers come right back down. Here's Bell with it on the far side outside. St. Clair has it now. St. Clair at the free throw line. Backs his way in. Off the glass and in. Nice play by the sophomore Noah St. Clair, and it's 15-11. Lander by 4. Minutes 44 to go, first period. Matthew Gosar on top of the key, over to Findlay. Now back over to Alex Gosar. His shot's up and good from the sideline. He has 5 points. And again, a 2-point lead by Lander, 15-13. Here's Bell. Whistle and a travel called on Bell. Third turnover by Lander, 2 on Pinedale. Minute and a half to go here in the first period of play. Lander leads by 2. No one especially in foul trouble here. Lander has 3 team fouls. Pinedale only 2. Underneath, here's a pass to Alex Gosar on top of the key. Gosar moves to his left off to Matthew Gosar. Matthew moves at the free throw line, stops, can't shoot. Behind him to Fidley. Fidley over to Alex for 3. Got it! Wow. His second 3, and Pinedale gets their first lead of the game. It's 16-15. Here comes Noah St. Clair. He's got a wide open lane for 2. Noah St. Clair with 6 points to lead the Tigers. Under a minute to go, 17-16 now. Lander with the lead. Down court, here's Fidley. Fidley in the lane, fouled. No, traveling. Well, that's a better call.
Yeah, we'll take it.
For Lander. Third turnover, both teams with 3 turnovers. And taking it out of bounds is Hollingshead for the Tigers. Into Bell in the backcourt. A little bit of pressure by Pinedale. It's broken easily by the Tigers. Bell brings it down on the right-hand side. 30 seconds to go. Bell off to Hollingshead. Hollingshead on the left wing to Teddy Rivera. Rivera dribbling on the key, back to Bell with 23 seconds to go. Lander looking for the last shot of the first period, leading 17-16. 15 seconds to go now. Bell starts to make his move. He moves to the right-hand side, goes down, whistle,
Of course he calls that.
and a 5-second call. Turnover. Lander, well, that gives Pinedale the last shot with 9 seconds to go. Lander leading by 1. Pinedale has a chance to take the lead here just before the end of the first period of play. Here's Alex Gosar, the big guy who hits a lot of threes. Gosar all the way in, off the glass, and a foul called on Lander. That could have been an offensive foul. What are they doing? Oh, they are going to call it on Gosar. No, I thought he said white 22. Well, I'm sorry, I don't know what the call is. We'll have to try to figure it out.
Foul on Noah Sinclair, and they're going to put a little time back on the clock.
Thank you. Noah gets his first personal foul, and they're putting 0.3 of a second on. Alex Gosar can tie the game right here. Lander leads 17-16. Free throw is up and not good. He'll have one more. One more chance to tie the game with 0.3 of a second to go. Alex Gosar averages 16 a game. Long shot up, and this one's good. So we have a tie game, and that's the way the period's going to end. Lander 17 and Pinedale 17. And we'll be right back right after this.
Sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Well, it's a brand new game. We're tied at 17 apiece. Pinedale will have it to start the second period of play. No one in foul trouble. Gavin Romer has 2, though, for the Tigers. Noah St. Clair with 1. Pinedale has it. Here's Alex Gosar to start that second 8 minutes of play. Gosar gives it off to Jensen Wright. Right on top of the key. Back over to Gosar underneath the basket now. Trying to drive. Shots up and in. Gosar gets his 11th point of the game. And Pinedale takes a 19-17 lead. Lander quickly back down the court in their black uniforms with green letters and numerals in white trim. On top of the key. Underneath the basket now. Back outside to Teddy Rivera for 3. No, not good. Rebounded by Pinedale. Lander has Andrews in the game now. Caleb Andrews is out there. Keaton Iron Eyes is back in the contest. Here's Alex Gosar. Gosar to Costello for 3. Okay, Pinedale's taken a 6-point lead. 22-17 on the Golden Buffalo scoreboard. Here's Keaton Iron Eyes in the paint. Off in the corner. There's a shot by McFadden. That's up off, not good. Rebound, Pinedale all the way down court to Costello from 8 feet. He can't shoot. In the corner, Alex Gosar. Shot is way off the mark. Rebounded by Teddy Rivera. Outlet to Bell. Underneath the basket, St. Clair lays it up and one. St. Clair gets the basket and the foul. The personal foul is on Alex Gosar. That's his first. 22-19. Noah back at the free throw line for Lander. 6.5 minutes to go until halftime. Officials talking about something. I'm not sure what.
Somebody not in the book, maybe? Wondering if there's the guy who committed the foul's not in the book. No, it's... Oh. Well, the guy came clear from across the court to make the call, and now he's not sure who the foul's on. So they're going to take it off of Gosar and put it onto the sophomore.
Onto sophomore Shane Rogers. Hometown.
Yep.
Okay, here we go at the free throw line. Noah St. Clair got it. So he got the basket in the old-fashioned three-point play. Pinedale by 2. Here's Trace Fidley. Long pass down court. Underneath the basket, stolen away by the Tigers. And that's Hollingshead who got it. Off to Iron Eyes. Back to Hollingshead outside the arc. Behind him. Here's Andrews with the ball right now. Caleb Andrews. Off to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes underneath the basket.
Good look.
Tried to hit Noah St. Clair, but the pass was a little too strong and went right through him and out of bounds. Turnover, Lander, number 5. 4 on Pinedale. 6 minutes to go until halftime. 2-point lead by the Wranglers. Bringing the ball down court, knocking it out of bounds was Peyton Bell, so Pinedale will have it. Jensen Wright averages only 1 point a game, but he's in the game now for his floor work. Underneath Costello, up. Oh, shot's not good, blocked. He gets the rebound, and it's knocked away. It'll be Pinedale's ball.
Kind of a weird play. He got Noah St. Clair up in the air, pump faked him out, and then Noah blocked it on his way down.
Yeah, great play by St. Clair. Pinedale will take it in. Goes into Jensen. Far side now. Here's a shot up by Costello. In and out. Not good. Rebound knocked away. Picked up by Pinedale underneath the basket. How about 3 seconds, folks? Shot's not good.
Grab it.
Rebound goes to Lander. Quickly, here comes St. Clair all the way down underneath. Nice. Iron Eyes for 2.
Great pass.
Great pass by Noah St. Clair. And we're tied at 22. 5:26 to go here. First half of play. Down court, Matthew Gosar with it. Bounce pass in the corner, goes to Shane Rogers. He lays it up and in. No one challenged him, and he got the 2 from the baseline. 24-22, Pinedale. Bell down court, St. Clair. Off to Hollingshead. Hollingshead to Bell. Bell outside the arc, launches a 3. It's good! Peyton Bell puts Lander up on top now, 25-24. Pinedale trying to still in the backcourt. Alex Gosar having a little bit of trouble with it. Now he brings it in on the inside to Costello. Costello back to Gosar for three. Off the iron. The tip is up and good. Nice tip that time by Matthew Gosar. And it's back on top by one by Pinedale. Here's Bell. Off to Iron Eyes. Keaton, long three. In, no. Hit the back of the heel. Not good. 4:20 to go. Pinedale quickly down the court. Off to Matthew. Off to Alex Gosar. Alex Gosar has the ball knocked in the backcourt by Lander. Now over here to Findlay. Findlay on top of the key. And the ball's knocked away. Wright has it right now. At the free throw line, he traveled. Turnover, Pinedale. 4:05 to go. We're halfway through the second period. Pinedale by one over Lander, 26-25. Tigers looking for their 12th win and their 6th in conference play in this road game tonight. Here's Peyton Bell, brings it in. Left-hand side. Over to Hollingshead, back to Bell. Bell launches the three. It's in and out. Rebound goes to Matthew Gosar. Long outlet pass. Gosar's shot. Goal. Oh, my God. He was off balance when he took that shot, and it's good. Knocked out of bounds by Alex Gosar. It's 28-25. Pinedale by 3. 3:40 to go, first period. Tigers have it out of bounds. And it's going to be Iron Eyes to take it out. Inbounds to Bell. Bell on top of the key, moves to the left side. In the corner, Iron Eyes for three. In and out, not good. Rebounded by Costello for Pinedale. Quickly down the court. He slows things up just a little bit. Costello moves to the right-hand wing. Halfway between the two lines. Reverses direction and almost lost the ball. Goes over to Findlay. Findlay in the corner, a long three is up, not good. Rebounded by Iron Eyes for the Tigers, off the Bell. Now to Hollingshead, he's got the lane, lays it up, and he's fouled. And personal foul is going to be whistled against Shane Rogers. And that'll be his second. And Paxton Hollingshead going to the free throw line. And a timeout called by Pinedale. The Wranglers 28, Lander Valley 25. Back in a minute.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
3:08 to go until halftime. Pinedale 28, Lander 25. Lander has got Paxton Hollingshead, Keaton Iron Eyes, Finn McFadden, Caleb Andrews, and Noah St. Clair out there for the black-clad Lander Tigers. Green letters and numbers with white trim. At the free throw line will be Paxton Hollingshead. Foul going up. He's got 3 points in the game. Okay, the band stops so we can start play again. Here's the free throw. Good. He'll get one more. Hollingshead now with 4 points in the game, and it's a 2-point game, 28-26. Next shot is good. He got them both. So it's a 1-point game, 28-27, 3 minutes to go now. Here's Pinedale, brings it into the forecourt with Matthew Gosar. Matthew looking for some help, gets it from Findlay. Findlay off on the top of the key now to himself. Findlay has it. So that must have been someone else out there. Here's Alex Gosar over to Gamble. Gamble just came into the game to Alex Gosar. Shot's good. Boy, he doesn't miss many. He has 13 points now. And it's a 3-point lead with 2.5 minutes to go, 30-27. Iron Eyes brings it down for the Tigers all the way in the corner to McFadden. McFadden has it now at the free throw line in the lane. Renner is good and one, and he'll get the free throw. Personal foul against Trace Fidley. And for the first time in 6 weeks, Finn McFadden at the free throw line for the Lander Tigers. His shot, good. So he gets the basket and the 3-point play, and we're all tied at 30. Pinedale will take it out of bounds with Alex Gosar. Gosar already with 13 points in the game. Here's Fidley still in the backcourt. Long pass down court to Matthew Gosar. Bounce pass, Finley on top of the key. Finley over to Costello. Costello back to Gosar, Matthew Gosar. Now it's Fidley has it. Shot from the corner. Oh! And a 3-point free throw. Personal foul on Keaton Iron Eyes. So Keaton, first foul, but unfortunately it was in 3-point land. And going to the free throw line, who doesn't miss many, is Alex Gosar. Jeez. We're tied at 30, 2 minutes to go in the first half. There's number one. Second free throw coming up. He misses that one. So we'll get one more. 31-30, Pinedale. Gavin Romer comes back into the contest for the Tigers for Teddy Rivera. Next free throw by Alex Gosar. This one bounces around and falls in. So 2-point lead, 2 minutes to go here, first half. Pinedale has the lead. Lander has the basketball. Here's Hollingshead. Hollingshead on the left-hand ring. Bounce pass over to Gavin Romer. Back to Hollingshead. Hollingshead whistle, and a third foul on Gavin Romer just like that.
Yeah.
Player control foul. And the Lander big guy is going to have to come out of the game. And Coach Mullins talking with the official on that. Gavin comes out of the game. And let's see, who'd they get in? Andrews is back in the game. Caleb Andrews for the Tigers. So minute 46 to go, 32-30, Pinedale with the lead. Wranglers will bring it down. They're in the forecourt, facing full court pressure. They bring it into the line. Costello has it all the way in the corner. Long pass to Gosar on the baseline from 7 feet. It's an air ball, but it's rebounded by Findlay. Off to Costello. Long shot, bar three is not good. Lander gets the rebound this time. Peyton Bell has it. Minute 11 to go. Here's Hollingshead. Hollingshead over to Andrews. Andrews in the lane, lays it up. Oh, no good. It just was too strong. Rebound goes to Pinedale. Alex Gosar down. There's a shot by Findlay for three. That's good. 35-30, under a minute to go now. Tigers had it tied up just a minute ago. Here's Bell all the way down the court. Loses the football, whistle, and a foul is going to be called on Peyton Bell.
Of course.
No, it's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Bell, yeah. His first. Well, from having it tied 20 seconds ago, it's now a 5-point lead by Pinedale, and they have a chance to get more here before halftime, 35-30. We're waiting for a shoe to be tied. That's a pretty good job there on that shoe. Fidley with it, takes it out of bounds. Over to Costello, down court. Matthew Gosar has it. Findlay threw it away. Well, that was a gift. He thought Matthew Gosar was over there. So 40 seconds to go. 5-point lead by Pinedale. Lander can cut into that lead here a little bit. Let's see what the Tigers do. Here's Hollingshead. Hollingshead in the corner. Gives it off McFadden. Underneath, there's a shot up by Finn McFadden, and good. 35-32. A nice assist on that one. As coming down the court now for the Pinedale Wranglers is Trace Fidley with 15 seconds to go. Off to Alex Gosar. They're looking for the last shot. Back to Fidley. To Matthew Gosar. Alex Gosar for three. Got it! And that's going to be the end of the first period of play. Wait a minute. Do we have a foul? No, the ball was knocked out of bounds. Lander has 1/10 of a second. Not time to do anything with. And there's the end of the first half of play. And it's Pinedale 38 and Lander 32. 6-point lead by the Pinedale Wranglers. Lander had it tied, what, about 1 minute and 10 seconds ago, and Pinedale has really come back. So now we have Peyton Bell. Well, we'll come back with the halftime stats right after this.
Okay.
They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Your tax pros at 672 West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Back again at Pinedale High School, and we have Drew Powell, the head coach of the Lander Lady Tigers. And, of course, a lot different game than we had in Lander, Coach. Pinedale just came out roaring like crazy.
They did. I mean, they made 11 threes. That's 33 points. It seemed like the Bowers girl, you know, it was just her night. Everything she put up went in. I thought we defended her well most of the time. We did leave her open a couple times, but, you know, when you're hot, you're hot. And it seemed like for us, it was just there was a lid on the basket, and we couldn't even get our layups to go there for a while.
Yeah, it was kind of like that. All the shots went up, and they just rolled around and then off instead of going down. We need to talk to gravity about that.
Yeah, we need to make sure that our rims are regulation or something.
Yeah, something like that. This was going to be a tough game anyway. Pinedale, they won their 17th game tonight, and they are probably the best 3A girls team in Wyoming.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, they have a solid, really 5 players that can all score. I mean, they can all even get to the rim except for maybe one. I thought our zone gave them a little bit of a fits in the second quarter, and then we missed some assignments, and they knocked down a bunch of threes in the third. But I was proud of how hard we fought after a 5.5-hour bus trip to get here, even though it's only 60 miles. I think that might have played a little bit into it and us just not being quite ready, but I thought we played as hard as we could the whole time. We're still battling a little bit of sickness. but really came down to we had great opportunities. We just didn't quite get them to go.
Well, I tell you what, we've got one more game to go in the regular season, and that's against the Lyman Lady Eagles. And you'll be looking for your 13th win of the season and, of course, a better seed for the regional tournament.
Yep, we're looking for that. You know, they're always a tough team to play against. Their coach, Jason, always has some weird things that he runs, so it's just getting a scout on them in the next day or two and making sure that we're ready for them. I'm glad we get to play at home again. It seems like it's been forever since we've been at home, but luckily we also get to come play regionals at home, and I think we're a really hard team to play when we're in our home gym.
And that's a blessing, isn't it, this year?
It is.
No one in double figures tonight for the Tigers. We had Daisy Goklish with 7, and then a couple of players with 5. But it was hard, as we mentioned earlier, to get that ball dropped for the Tigers tonight.
Yeah, and that's really what it was. I mean, we got great looks at it. It just didn't fall tonight. I thought we had some really nice three-pointers that came off of one-mores. Had some really good back cuts tonight that got us all the way to the rim. We just couldn't quite get them to fall.
Well, I tell you what, let's get them to fall here Thursday night. It's interesting because the 1A tournament starts in Lander on Thursday afternoon, and there will be 1A games all the way up until the Tigers take the floor at 5:30 for their game against the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes when you're in Lander, and we, are lucky enough to get to host 1A regionals every year. I think it's a great atmosphere. It's a great county to host regionals in because it's very much basketball county.
Yeah, it sure is. We've got two really good gymnasiums, and of course those fans who come in from Class 1A, they love to stick around and watch the 3A action too.
They do, so it should be a pretty good atmosphere on Friday. So come down, support. And hopefully the Lady Tigers can get a win out of it.
Okay, Coach Drew Powell, thanks for coming up, and we will see you Thursday night back at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse.
Sounds good. Thank you, Ernie.
All right, the head coach Drew Powell of the Lander Valley Tigers visiting with us here at halftime, and we always appreciate him coming up. I was going to say that this is our United States Marine Corps halftime show. And remember, you don't join the Marines, you become one. The Marine Corps recruiting office is in Riverton, downtown, in the 400 block on the sunny side of the street. So if you're interested to find out what the Marines can do for you, stop in and give them a call or leave your number, and they'll get right back with you. Looking at our scoring for the first half of play, Keaton Iron Eyes, the only Tiger in double figures. He has 10 points. 9 points by Noah St. Clair, 5 points in the game by Finn McFadden and Paxton Hollingshead, and 3 points by Peyton Bell. And Taryn, it's really great to see Finn McFadden back out in the game for the Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a really bright, cool young man, and it's awesome to see him get to be back on the court with his buddies, so happy for him.
All right, on the other side of the ledger, Alex Gosar, the leading scorer. He averages 16 points a game, and he's already got 18. So he is really a threat for the Pinedale Wranglers. He's the only player in double figures. Braxton Costello has 4 points each by Trace Findley. And we have, 7 points by Matthew Gosar. And then we have 2 points by Shane Rogers, 2 points by Jensen Wright. And I got Shane Rogers, didn't I? Well, that's the scoring. Lander and Pinedale were tied at 17 at the end of the first period of play. And then Pinedale outscored Lander 18-15 in the second period. That's where we are. Pinedale 38, Lander 32. And we'll be right back right after this.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft, or showed livestock, thanks for all your efforts. Stay tuned for a bigger and better Fremont County Fair next year.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
For the Lander Tigers, their starting five for the start of the game going to be out there again. Gavin Romer, Noah St. Clair, Paxton Hollingshead, Keaton Iron Eyes, and Peyton Bell. One player that we missed tonight is Quincy Gwinna. He had a knee injury here about, 2 weeks ago, and we haven't seen him since then. But it's really nice that Finn McFadden has rejoined the team and is out there contributing, isn't it, Taryn?
Yeah, I'm happy to see Finn back. You know, it sucks that you lose one guy and then you gain another one, and then that guy goes down and you gain another one. So it's kind of like just waiting for the entire team to be healthy for the entire team. 16 minutes to go in this one. Pinedale will have the ball to start the third period of play, and they bring it down with Trace Fidley. Fidley off to Alex Gosar. Gosar on the near side now still has the ball off to Findlay. Findlay throws it in the corner, almost threw it away. Nice catch over there. Findlay gets it, or Costello gets it, and he hits a three. Wow. So it goes a 9-point lead now, largest of the game by Pinedale. Here's Romer under the basket, and we have a foul on him as he goes up for the shot. So Gavin playing with 3 personal fouls, and the personal is going to go up on Jensen Wright, his first. So Gavin at the free throw line for Lander. He hasn't scored in the game yet. Shots up, good. He'll get one more. 8-point lead now by Pinedale. Elizabeth Gosar, the Pinedale coach, having a little chat with the official on the sideline. Next shot is up, not good. Rebounded by Peyton Bell. Bell brings it out into the forecourt. Bell on the right-hand side, back to Romer underneath the basket. He whistle, and he's called for travel. One too many steps under the basket, and he got caught. 7:22 to go, 8-point lead by the Wranglers. They come down with Braxton Costello off to Trace Fidley. Fidley wearing number 3. Now off to Jensen Wright. Right in the lane, puts it off the glass and in. He now has 4 points in the game, and it's a 10-point lead. Down court, here's St. Clair. Off to Hollingshead for 3, and he answers. And it's good, and I'm not sure what that call is all about. Do you know what that was? That was a flop warning against Pinedale. I don't know who it was on. I didn't see.
Yeah, I was putting the 3 in the book for Paxson. 45-35, or 43-35. Pinedale will bring the ball down court now. With it is Fidley. Fidley around the horn. Goes over to Matthew Gosar. Matthew from 7 feet. Oh, not good. Rebound by Peyton Bell. He goes high, climbs the ladder. Hollingshead in the corner. Finn McFadden for 3. Finn McFadden with his first tray in 6 weeks. And it's 43-38. 5-point lead as Landers cut into the lead. Down court, Trace Findlay has it. Far side outside, the Matthew Gosar. Underneath now, Alex Gosar. His shot's blocked, but he gets the ball right back. There's underneath to Fidley. Oh, he traveled with the ball. No call. Gosar with it on the far side. Baseline. Loses the handle on it. Gets it back outside. Now Findlay has it again on the near side. Here's Costello. His shot's up. Good.
Nice possession by both teams there.
Yeah, really. 45-38. Lander trails in the game. Here's Hollingshead in the paint. Gives it off underneath to St. Clair, and he's fouled and one. St. Clair gets the basket, and the personal foul is going to go against Alex Gosar, his second foul. And nice play that time by Noah St. Clair. So he'll have the opportunity for the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. 5:51 to go, period 3. Shots up, good. Nothing
nice.
but
Noah's been Looking really good from the free throw line tonight, Ernie.
Only a 4-point lead now by Pinedale. Here's Finley back on top of the key. Stops 5 feet away. Kicks it outside to Matthew Gosar. In the corner to Jensen for 3. Not good. Going high for the rebound is Keaton Iron Eyes underneath the basket. Shot is up off, not good. And a player control foul against Landers. Paxton Hollingshead. His first. Remains a 4-point game. 5.5 minutes to go. Third period. Pinedale brings it down the court. Trace Fidley has it. Fidley walks it slowly. Now picks up the pace. Right-hand wing. Stops on top of the key. Hands it off to Matthew Gosar for 3. It's off the back of the iron. Rebound by Iron Eyes for the Tigers. Keaton brings it down court on a fast-paced move. Keaton all the way down in the paint. Off to Hollingshead. His shot's off. Not good. Rebounded by the Tigers, though. At the baseline, it's St. Clair. St. Clair back on top to Bell. They're going to reset the play. Payton brings it in on the corner. Here's a shot for 3. It's short. Not good. Rebound picked up by Costello. And the ball's knocked out of bounds on the long play down court by Finn McFadden. Action is picked up here. 4:45 to go. Period 3. 45-41. Coming out of the game now is Paxton Hollingshead, and coming in is that who is that? Teddy Rivera?
Yep.
That's Teddy Rivera comes in, and leaving the lineup for Pinedale is Fidley, and coming in to replace him is Gamble. All right, now here is Iron Eyes coming out of the game for the Tigers. And let's see, who do we have in there? Well, I'll catch it here in a second. Here comes Pinedale down the court with the ball is Fidley. Fidley over to right. Right, stops outside the arc. Over to Matthew Gosar, right side outside. Here's Findley for 3, up, not good. Romer high for the rebound for Lander. Off to Peyton Bell. Bell outside the arc, in the paint, kicks it back to St. Clair. St. Clair looks for the basket. Nice little hook shot is good.
So patient.
And it's a 2-point game, 45-43. Whistle and a timeout called by Pinedale's Elizabeth Gosar. 4:15 to go in the third. 45 Pinedale, 43 Lander.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
45 Pinedale, 43 Lander, 4:15 to go in the third period of play. Pretty intense basketball game here tonight in Wrangler Gym. Good crowd on hand in Pinedale. And the Tigers now go back on defense. Matthew Gosar to bring the ball down court for Pinedale. Tigers with a man-for-man defense. Off to Alex Gosar at the free throw line. He kicks it over to Wright. Wright brings it across the line. Now over underneath to Costello. His shot's off the glass and good. Braxton Costello, he now has 7 points in this period. And it's 47-43. Landers Noah St. Clair off to McFadden. McFadden drives inside the paint. Turnaround jumper. Good! Finn McFadden, boy, he usually hits 11 points a game. The Tigers really need him tonight, as Quincy Gwynna is not in the lineup. 3.5 minutes to go. 47-45. 2-point lead. Matthew Gosar for the Pinedale Wranglers. Off to right. On the right-hand wing now to Costello. Costello back over to Matthew Gosar. His shot is not good. Ball's on the floor, picked up by Pinedale. Costello gets it. Back over to Wright. Right to Alex, and he's fouled as he goes up for the shot. And it's Peyton Bell that'll get his second personal foul. And coming into the lineup again is will be Keaton Iron Eyes after the first free throw. Alex tonight has 3 for 5 from the free throw line. He has 18 points in the game. Now 19. Oh, Finn McFadden comes out of the game now. Keaton Iron Eyes is in for McFadden. Needs a little bit of a rest. His first action in 6 weeks. Second free throw coming up here by Alex Gosar. And he now has 20 points in the game. 49-45, 3 minutes to go, third period. Tigers have it Iron Eyes. Far side, the Bell on top of the key. He moves it to the left side to Iron Eyes. And there's a kicked ball. It'll be Lander's ball on the far sideline. Just under 3 minutes to go. Third period. Here's Bell with it. Bell on top of the arc on the near side. Noah St. Clair fake the three. Drives the baseline in the paint. Ball's knocked away. Whistle and a foul on Pinedale. And it's Matthew Gosar that picks up the foul, his second. Not a shooting foul. There's the inbounds pass to St. Clair. St. Clair, 360 move in the lane. Hook shot up. Oh, it's off, not good. Alex Gosar with the rebound. Gosar brings it down for the Wranglers. Underneath the basket, Costello. There's a shot up, off. Oh, it's an air ball. Picked out of the air by Teddy Rivera. Off it goes to Bell. Bell in the lane, off the glass.
Wow.
Oh, what a shot.
What a great shot.
He was falling down.
Holy
and they
cow.
knocked it off the window. 49-47, 2-point lead. Yeah, that was a good one. Here's Costello for Pinedale now. Pinedale on the far side to right. Ball's knocked away. And a foul. Is that on?
Wow.
Oh, that's on Gavin. That's his fourth.
Man, I mean, Gavin is a physical kid. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, he's twice the size of any player on the court. And it just, I hate to say it, just looks like a foul. Even though I really don't think he's fouling.
Yeah, really. So that's the fourth foul coming in to replace him. There's the turnaround jump shot. Oh, my God. That is a great shot by Alex Gosar. That guy just doesn't miss. 51-47. There's the ball on the floor. Whistle, timeout, Lander. 51-47, minutes 50 to go in the third period, and we'll be right back.
A people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Pinedale 51, Lander 47, a minute 50 to go. And Lander will have the ball out of bounds. Underneath the Pinedale basket. Inbounds pass. Keaton, underneath it goes. Can't shoot. Iron Eyes outside, in the corner, near side. Hollings had stepped out of bounds. Turnover, Lander. It's only their seventh turnover of the game.
Yeah,
Darren.
It's been a clean game. I mean, both teams have honestly played pretty well, to be frank.
Trace Findlay brings the ball down. Findlay off now. Costello shots up. No, not good. Rebound goes to Pinedale and out of bounds. And there's going to be a foul called on Keaton Iron Eyes. He fell down on the ground, and Findlay fell on top of him. So that's a foul on Iron Eyes, his second.
Yeah.
Not a shooting foul. Minute 27 to go here. Third period of play. Pinedale has it out of bounds, leading by 4. There's the shot into Costello. Long three. Oh, and a foul on Teddy Rivera. It'll be a 3-shot foul. Well, I tell you what. First foul on Rivera, but unfortunately, it's a 3-shot foul. Shots up by Matthew Gosar and is missed. He'll get 2 more. 51-47, 4-point lead by Pinedale. Next shot is in the air. This one's good. Lead goes to 5. And that stays that way. Shot's not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Quickly all the way down the court. St. Clair with the rebound. Off to Bell. Bell on the left side. In the middle. All alone. St. Clair for 2 on a great feed from Peyton Bell. Great play that time. 3-point lead. 52-49.
Oh, Tigers need to stop.
1 minute to go here in the third period of play. Here's Matthew Gosar. Shots up and blocked. Foul on Iron Eyes. No, it's not. It's on Rivera. Teddy Rivera gets the personal foul, and that is his second. Darn it, the basket went in. And so Matthew Gosar has a chance to make it a 3-point play, and he does. 55-49, 6-point lead, under a minute to go. Here's Hollingshead down. Lander has a 3-on-2 break. There's Rivera off to Hollingshead. Behind him to Bell. Bell, he was trying to hit Iron Eyes, and Iron Eyes went the other way. Ball's out of bounds. 13th turnover by Lander. 47 seconds to go. Tigers need a stop here, trailing by 6. Pinedale will have it in the backcourt. 47 seconds to go. Here's Matthew Gosar. Matthew brings it all the way down on the left-hand wing to Alex Gosar. Back to Matthew on the right-hand side. Matthew on top to Fidley. Fidley over to Costello. Costello to Alex Gosar. On top of the key, they're going for the last shot here, it looks like. Back to Fidley on top of the key. Fidley in the lane, puts up a slop shot. No, not good. Rebounded by St. Clair for the Lander Tigers. 15 seconds to go. Lander will have the last shot here. Here's Iron Eyes with the ball on top of the key. St. Clair has it. Noah on the left-hand wing. Drives it in toward the... Yeah, underneath the basket, all alone. Now he didn't get the shot off. Gosh darn it. Okay, that's the end of the third period of play. And Lander 49 trails by 6. Pinedale has 55.
Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products in the best companies. We carry La-Z-Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Ernie Over and Taryn Debley back with you. 8 more minutes of basketball left here in Pinedale. The Wranglers, the hometown Wranglers, 55, Lander 49. Lander has the ball. Here's St. Clair with it at the baseline. Stops off the glass and in. 2 more for Noah St. Clair. Has 18 points in the game. Tigers go back on defense. Pinedale brings it down on the right-hand wing. Matthew Gosar has it on top of the key to Costello. Costello calling some action there. Over on the far side goes to Trace Fidley. Fidley near side. At the free throw line, stops behind his back. Alex Gosar for 3.
Gosh, he's flopping like crazy.
Oh. Gosh, another foul against Lander, and it'll be a 3-point shot.
I saw that one, and it really didn't look like a foul to me.
And that was Peyton Bell. And guess who's at the free throw line? Boy, you don't want to put this guy at the line. Alex Gosar got it. He has 18, 20, 22... Now 23 points in the game. Boy, you just can't foul on a 3-point play. Can't even make it look close because they'll call it every time. This is the free throw. Stu Mullins was up to talk to one of the officials about it. 56-51. 57-51 as Gosar makes 2 of 3. 7:20 to go in the game. Lander trailing by 6. Tigers bringing the ball down with Peyton Bell. Bell has it on the left-hand wing. In the corner, underneath baseline, and the ball's knocked away. Turnover, Lander. They almost got the ball in. Here is Costello, brings it down for Pinedale. Costello has it on top of the key. Bounce pass to Matthew Gosar. Jump shot, not good. Rebound, going high for the rebound is Hollingshead. Paxson gets it now off to Finn McFadden. Finn off the glass, not good. No whistle on that one. And Coach Mullins is incensed on the sideline. Here comes Costello now for Pinedale. Whistle traveling. Turnover, number 7. Boy, that time we almost got faked out of our tennis shoes.
Yeah.
On that quick one, but it was too many steps. 6-point lead, 6.5 minutes to go.
Come on, Tigers.
Pinedale with the lead. Here's Bell in the corner to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes to Finn McFadden. McFadden stops in the middle of the paint, stops, puts up a shot, and it drops in. Finn McFadden with 12 in the game, and it's a 4-point lead, 57-53. Down court, here's Jensen. Jensen off to Costello. Costello, bounce pass on the far side, Matthew Gosar. Gosar on top of the key, there's Gamble. Gamble back over to Costello. Over to Matthew Gosar. Matthew at the free throw line, stops, pumps, shoots, no, not good. Lander high for the rebound. Keaton Iron Eyes down court to Paxton Hollingshead. Underneath the basket at the baseline, it's Noah St. Clair. He can't shoot. Off to Hollingshead, in the lane, back to St. Clair. Over now to McFadden. McFadden in the paint, stops, kicks it out for 3. Iron Eyes, not good. Rebound pulled down out of the air by Jensen Wright. Pinedale leads, 5.5 minutes to go. Wright has it at the free throw line. Kicks it back to Matthew Gosar. Gosar drives the paint, puts the shot off the glass and in. Boy, what a shot that kid has. And he now has 17 points in the game. Here's Lander. Hollingshead off to McFadden. McFadden in the paint, puts up a short jumper, got it. Finn McFadden now has 14 in the game, and again a 4-point lead, 59-55, just under 5 minutes to go in the game. Here's Braxton Costello for the Wranglers. Costello on top of the key, looks to the right side, goes to Jensen Wright. Right on top of the key to Matthew Gosar on this near side. Gosar in the lane, puts up a one-handed shot, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Noah St. Clair brings it down. Noah all the way down at the baseline. He stops,
nice
throws
pass.
underneath to Paxton Hollingshead for 2. Yes. And a timeout called by Lander. What a great assist that was by St. Clair to Hollingshead. And with 4:22 to go, it's a 2-point game.
Yes, they're falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightentherapy.org.
We're almost halfway through the fourth quarter of play, and it's a 2-point game. Pinedale 59, Lander 57. Pinedale will have the ball out of bounds in the backcourt. Lander putting on full court pressure. There's Matthew Gosar with it. He'll break the pressure easily. comes in on the left-hand wing. Now moves over on top of the key. Gosar dribbling the ball. There's a bounce pass over to Jensen. Jensen can't shoot. Now to Alex Gosar. In the middle, almost knocked away by Iron Eyes. With the ball right now is Gamble. Gamble near side goes to Costello. Costello on top of the key, looking for some help. Traveled. 3:55 to go. Lander will have it in the backcourt, trailing by 2.
Oh, Keaton gives a dirty look and gets a technical, and they spike the ball down on the ground. But nobody seems to have seen that.
No one seems to notice that. And I'm glad you can't hear what's going on just to the left of our broadcast booth, too.
Yeah, pretty
Here's a
nasty
shot.
stuff.
3 points by Rivera is up and off, not good. Rebounded by the Wranglers. Coming down the court is Trace Fidley. Fidley on top of the key. 3:30 to go. Over Costello at the free throw line. Bounce pass Alex Gosar. Back over to Matthew Gosar. Reverses direction. Back to Alex. On top, Gamble. Now it goes to Jensen. Jensen in the lane, puts up a short shot. It's an air ball. And Lander will have the ball, trailing by 2.
Come on, Lander. Really need a basket here.
3 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the game. Finn McFadden comes into the contest for Teddy Rivera. McFadden will take it out. Finn's first game in 6 weeks for the Tigers. He's playing great, has 12 points. Down court comes Bell. Off to McFadden. McFadden on top of the key. Hands it over to Hollingshead. Behind his back, Iron Eyes in the paint. Can't shoot. Off to McFadden. McFadden has a lane, and it's blocked out of bounds. And McFadden is knocked to the ground, and he's hurt.
Oh, come on, buddy. Walk it off, buddy.
Oh, he gets up.
It's that same ankle that's been kept him out so far this season. Hopefully it's just a tweak.
Yeah, he just has a little bit of a limp there.
Wouldn't mind seeing him sub out right here.
Okay, McFadden will take the ball out of bounds. Official asks if he's okay.
Yeah, he's ginger.
All right, here's the inbounds pass. Goes to St. Clair. 3 minutes to go. St. Clair from 5. Shots good. Tie game. St. Clair gets the basket, has 20 points. It's 59 all. There's Matthew. Shots up, not good. Rebounded by Iron Eyes for the Tigers. 2:40 to go. Down court to Bell. Bell. Hollingshead in the lane. Lace it up and in. Hollingshead puts the Tigers up by 2. And a whistle. And the personal foul is going to be called on Gamble.
Oh,
so
come on.
2:34 to go. Paxton Hollingshead at the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Lander by 2, 61-59.
Come on, Pax.
He toes the line. Shots up, and it's off, not good. Rebounded by Alex Gosar. Lander has the 2-point lead. Off in the corner to Matthew Gosar. Now to Costello. 2 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Lander by 2. Costello, whistle, palming the ball. Third consecutive turnover by the Pinedale Roundup, by the Pinedale Wranglers.
Come on, Tigers, put them away.
Here comes the Tigers now, 2:20 to go. They lead by 2, 61-59. Long pass down court. Iron Eyes underneath to St. Clair, and he's fouled. Oh, he traveled. One step too many, darn it.
A lot of travels here in the last few minutes.
Yeah, we sure have. 2:12 to go. 2-point lead by Lander. We're down to the nubs in this one. Here comes Alex Gosar. Gives it off to Wright. Wright on the far side goes to Fidley. Fidley on the left side outside lost the ball, but picks it back up to Alex Gosar. Gosar on top of the arc. Moves to his right-hand side. Stops, fires, scores.
Man, he's such a nice
he is such a great player. 25 points now in the game. Whistle, timeout called by the Lander Tigers. It's the Wranglers 62, the Tigers 61.
Should be 61-61.
It should be 61-61.
Stone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Ernie Over and Sharon Debley back with you at Wranglers Gym in Pinedale. We're all tied up at 61 seconds, or 61 to 61, with 1:41 to go. And Lander will have the ball in front of the Tiger bench. There's the inbounds to Peyton Bell. Bell on the near side to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes to Bell. Bell outside. Here's a long three from the corner. It's up off, not good. Rebounded by Iron Eyes, and they're gonna
call a jump ball on that.
What are they gonna do?
Oh my goodness.
They called a held ball. Stu Mullins can't believe it. Well, you know, we're on the road. This is somebody else's home court. All the way we come down. Here's Matthew Gosar. 61-61. Minute 22 to go in the game. Alex Gosar has it. Stops. Drives. Puts up a floater. It's not good. Rebounded. There's a shot by Matthew Gosar. Up, not good. Lander gets the rebound and a foul on Pinedale. Personal foul is going to be called on Matthew Gosar. That's his third.
Tigers got to break the press here.
Okay, 69 seconds to go. Pinedale is pressing. Lander still in the backcourt. Here's Bell. Bell over to Finn. Finn's going to bring it into the forecourt. On the far side to Iron Eyes. Whistle. And a timeout called by Lander with 1 minute to go in the game. And we are tied at 1, and we'll be back after this short timeout.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
60 seconds to go in the game. It's Lander Valley 61, Pinedale 61. Finn McFadden to take it out of bounds under the Pinedale basket for the Lander Tigers. Let's see what Coach Stu Mullins has called. There's the inbounds pass to Hollingshead. On top of the key it goes. Now over to I almost said the Pokes. Here's McFadden with it. Finn McFadden. Lander's killing some time. 39 seconds to go. McFadden on top of the key on the left-hand wing. Over to Peyton Bell. Back over to McFadden. 30 seconds to go. McFadden on the far side outside. Gives it off to Peyton Bell, and a timeout called by Stu Mullins. 25 seconds to go. Let's hold it right here, Taryn.
Yeah. Man, what a great game it's been. Both teams have played super hard, and, you know, of course, the Gosar brothers have shot the ball extremely well again tonight. And, man, definitely not like the game we saw last few weeks back in Lander, is it, Ernie?
No, it isn't. In that time, Lander won 64-46. A nice 18-point win. I tell you what, home cooking is really good, though, when you can play on your home floor.
Yeah,
it always makes a big difference. It's good for at least 10 points, I think.
I would say so. I mean, it's been kind of one of those games where, you know, the Pinedale team has, you know, they've made a lot of shots. You got to give credit to a team that makes shots at this time of year. But, you know, with the 25 seconds to go and the ball in the hands of the Tigers, you got to think this is going to be the last shot.
Well, that's they're drawing up the play now. Coach Stu Mullins has his team on the bench, and he's talking to them. There's the second whistle.
Come on, Tigers.
Tigers coming out on the floor. 25 seconds to go. Lander will have the basketball. No turnovers, Tigers.
Man,
We've had a lot of heartbreak near
Yeah.
the end of the game in a
I
lot of
know.
the games this year.
Both Tiger teams have just seen a lot of kind of heartbreak. So let's break that streak tonight.
Here's the unbounce pass to McFadden. McFadden on the top of the key. Stops. Over to Bell. 17 seconds to go. Bell across the timeline. Now he moves over to the left-hand side. 10 seconds to go. Here's Hollingshead in the middle. Iron Eyes. With it is McFadden. 5 seconds to go. Here's Bell. Bell has been fouled.
Still got some fouls to go.
and Braxton Costello gets the foul. There's 2 seconds to go. Not a free throw, and Pinedale
Pinedale's going to call a timeout here and let Lander's out of timeouts. They're going to let Lander draw a play here.
Yeah, they are.
Wow, can't believe that.
Well, let's keep it right here. I mean, we've only got 2 seconds to go. And Pinedale will have the ball.
I got to think this is going to be a lob or something towards the front of the rim. Maybe something to Noah or Pax, kind of our 2 jumpers on the team, and see if we can't get a nice little tip in right in front of the rim.
I mean, Lander will have the ball. I said Pinedale. I meant
Right,
Lander.
Lander ball. Underneath their own basket on the left side. You got to think this is going to be a lob or something, and try to get it into the paint quickly and get a shot up on the glass. And reminder, Pinedale has 4 fouls, so the next foul will send Lander to the free throw line. So
they can't foul here.
We'll take a made basket or a foul here.
Yeah. Or a basket and one.
Or a basket and one, even better. What a great game.
Here we go. Fans on the edge of their seats here at Wrangler Gym in Pinedale. 61-61. Lander will have the ball. Finn McFadden to take it out of bounds for the Tigers. Okay, there's the whistle. McFadden.
Oh, perfect
There's
play.
a perfect play. Up to Hollingshead for 3. Oh, he misses the shot. It's too short.
Overtime.
And we're going to overtime. 61-61, back right after this.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance at the NCUA.
Paxton Hollingshead will be in the center jump circle with Alex Gosar as we go into a 4-minute overtime period. Whistle. And we have what?
6 minutes. They put 4 minutes on the clock, but I believe they're changing
No, it is.
Is it 4?
Should be 4, yeah.
What are they? He signaled 6. I wonder. Oh, he's. The team fouls continue. That's what he's saying.
Oh, that's right. The team
scoreboard
fouls
operator
continue.
reset the team fouls.
Okay, Lander gets the tip. Bell with it off to McFadden. Back over to Peyton Bell. Bell in the shoots it. No good. A foul on the floor.
Send him to the line.
Against Pinedale. That's their 5th foul. And it's on 22, Gosar? No, 21. Jensen Wright. It's his 2nd foul. So Lander in the bonus. Peyton Bell at the free throw line. Missed it. He'll have one more. 3:50 to go in overtime. Peyton Bell, shots up, good. Yes. So Lander takes a 1-point lead, 62. Well, they got 61-1 up there. It's 62 to 61. There we go. Okay, on the far side, Costello. On top of the key, Fidley for Pinedale. Fidley just underneath the timeline, moves to the left-hand wing. Off to Matthew Gosar. On top, Costello. Around on the far side to Matthew Gosar. Now to Alex Gosar. Gosar outside the arc. Over to Matthew Gosar. On top, now over on the near side. Costello has it at the free throw line. He turns around, shoots, scores. Costello gets 2, and it's 63-62. Down court, Iron Eyes in the paint, puts it up and in. Keaton Iron Eyes puts Lander back out on top, 64-63. They caught the Wranglers flat-footed that time on defense. Here's Costello. Costello off on the near side. Matthew Gosar. Here's Alex Gosar. Puts up a shot, and it's good. He just can't miss. 28 points. Lander quickly down court. 2:41 to go. 65-64. Pinedale with the lead. Down court, here's Bell. Bell off to St. Clair. St. Clair on top, Finn McFadden. McFadden at the free throw line to Iron Eyes. He's got a lane. Underneath it goes to St. Clair. His shot is up and off and not good. And it goes out of bounds. And it'll be Pinedale's ball. 2:21 to go. Pinedale leads by 1. Here come the Wranglers. Fidley with it. Down court, Alex Gosar. He has 28 points in the game. Gosar just outside the arc. Loses the basketball. It'll be a held ball, and it will go to
Pinedale.
2:07 to go in overtime. Pinedale by 1, 65-64. Brandon Costello to take the ball out of bounds. Here's the inbounds pass to Jensen Wright. Right. Oh, and he's fouled by McFadden.
Not a horrible foul there.
Not a bad foul.
Only second team foul.
Only the second team foul for Lander. First team foul by McFadden. So Pinedale will have the ball on the far side outside. Some debris on the floor that the official is picking up.
Good Lord.
Okay. I don't know what it was, but it's awful darn small. He hands it to a student. Okay. 2:04 to go. Pinedale by 1. Here's the inbounds pass to, and it's stolen away by Lander. Down court, lays it up, not good. Rebound underneath, Iron Eyes for 2, and Lander takes the lead. Iron Eyes gets it, 66-65. Under 2 minutes to go. Whistle, timeout by Pinedale. Boy, what a great move that was by Iron Eyes to steal the ball and then get the points down court. Well, we're going to keep her right here. I need to get a drink of water. Taryn, great game.
Yeah, it has been a great game so far. I mean, you go into overtime and it's 65-66 by the Tigers. I mean, just what a gutsy performance by really both teams here. But, man, Tigers coming into a real hostile environment and showing what they're made of tonight.
Well, you know, that's what you need before the regional tournament. 1:50 to go, Lander by 1. Pinedale will have the ball on the far side. Braxton Costello will take it out.
Oh, I hate this odd number. We're up by 1. I hate that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather be up by 1 than down by 1, but, man, I just hate that odd number.
Findlay, bounce pass in the corner. Goes down underneath to Alex Gosar. Back outside, Costello. No, not good. Rebound by Alex Gosar. Off to Matthew Gosar. We're down to 1:35 to go. On the far side, throws the ball away. Yes. Lander will get it on the turnover. The 11th turnover by Pinedale. 1:32 to go. Lander by 1, and the Tigers have got the ball.
Need a bucket here.
Here's Peyton Bell for Lander. Bell comes down. Crowd on their feet here in Pinedale. Bell just outside the timeline. Now he makes his move, drives all the way down, kicks it off to Noah St. Clair. St. Clair with 1:10 to go. St. Clair moves it in, back over to Bell. Are they going for the last shot here?
Oh, man, they're really running some time off.
Yeah. There's the Bell has it on the far side outside. 60 seconds to go in overtime. Here's Bell all the way down. Kicks it over on top of the key. St. Clair has it now.
Wranglers are going to have to foul.
St. Clair
whistle. There it is.
Yeah, they've got a foul, and there's the foul.
And even they weren't trying to foul, and referee still bailed them out.
50 seconds to go. Lander in the bonus. Noah St. Clair at the free throw line for the Tigers.
Come on, Noah. It's been sharp tonight. Come on, buddy.
St. Clair steps to the line. Got it.
Clutch. One more.
Lander 67, Pinedale 65. Pinedale calls timeout. And we'll be right back after this short timeout.
Proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Bertie Over and Taryn Doubly back with you from Wrangler Gym in Pinedale, where Lander has a 2-point lead, 67-65, and that is not a safe lead. Noah St. Clair will be back at the free throw line when time comes back in, but as we've seen, the Pinedale Wranglers are very capable of hitting threes. They've had 5 threes in tonight's game. One by Alex Gosar, one by Matthew Gosar, or 2 by Alex Gosar. That's 3. Maybe I miscounted. Well, anyway, they've got some 3-point shooters. Okay, Noah St. Clair at the free throw line. Lander by 2. He got it, nothing but net. Lander by 3, 50 seconds to go. Pinedale coming down the court.
One stop.
Here's
One stop.
Fidley. Fidley over to Costello. Costello to Fidley. 42 seconds to go. Fidley looking back over to Costello on the far side outside.
Come on, guys. One more stop.
On the near side, Matthew Costello has it. Matthew in the lane. Looks, puts up the shot. It's good, but it's only a 2-pointer. Lander still leads 68-65. 24 seconds to go. Here comes Peyton Bell. Down court, off to Finn McFadden. Finn McFadden, and he is fouled.
Come on, Finn.
Fouled by Trace Finley. That's his 3rd.
How many weeks since Finn's been to the line?
6 weeks at least.
6 weeks at least. Hopefully he's been working on his free throws.
Actually, he's 1 for 1 tonight.
Oh, okay.
So he's been to the line tonight.
That's always a good sign.
He'll have the bonus. He'll have 2 shots here.
Come on, buddy.
McFadden drills it. Nothing but net.
One more.
2-point lead, 17 seconds to go. Another timeout by the Pinedale Wranglers. Let's hold it here.
How many timeouts do they have?
Well, I tell you, they got 2 left.
Well,
Lander has 1, and Pinedale has 2 left.
That was so far their 2nd of overtime.
Yeah.
Now they must have started with 3. Maybe I'm miscounting, but I thought they only had 2 to start.
You know, I didn't pay attention to that, so I can't say yes or no, but I would go with you.
Yeah. Well, an extra timeout, you know, I mean, that may really help you down the stretch. Hopefully it's not going to matter. One more bucket, or one more free throw here by Finn put this game to a 3-point lead. You feel pretty safe on defense, you know.
Right.
Having said that, Lander, they have fouled 3-point shooters tonight. So
unfortunately,
you
3 different times they've fouled 3-point shooters.
So you got to think the coaching staff is saying, do not foul a jump shooter. But, you know, having said that, we need this free throw first.
What we need is Finn McFadden at the free throw line to hit 1 more free throw. Lander by 2, 69-67, 17 seconds to go.
Come on.
The sophomore steps to the free throw line for the Lander Tigers. He's got the ball.
I wonder if Lander will take a timeout here.
Shots up. Oh, it's off. Not good. And it's a 2-point game. A 3-point shot will win the game. Oh, boy. This is what we didn't want, but this is what we got. Okay, it's Costello out. Brings it into Findlay. 15 seconds to go. Findlay all the way down the court. Stops, moves to the corner on the outside, looking for Matthew Costello. Over in the far side, whistle a foul against Lander.
Good foul.
With 5 seconds to go. And that will not put them at the free throw line. Personal foul goes against Peyton Bell. That's his fourth. 5 seconds to go. Here's Matthew, lost the ball. He tries a three, and there's a timeout called with 1.4 seconds to go. And Lander should have the ball, right?
See, now here's where that third timeout really comes into play. You know, I could be mistaken, but, well, full timeout nonetheless.
Okay, well, let's take one more break, and we'll be right back. It's a full timeout.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare.
Pinedale will have the ball on the far side. 2 seconds to go in the game. Lander by 2. Taking it out is Trace Findlay. Findlay for the Pinedale Wranglers. Whistle, timeout, Lander.
It's like agony. Oh, and they put more time on the clock as well.
2.7 seconds to go. Okay, it's a full timeout. We'll be right back after this short message. Ernie Over and Taryn Dudley on KFCW 93.1 and on WYO Today YouTube. Thank you for those who have tuned in and are watching or listening to this game back in Fremont County. Lander leads 67 to 69, a 2-point lead. There's 2.7 seconds to go, and Pinedale will have the ball out of bounds. A 3-ball wins the game for Pinedale. A stop by Lander wins the game for Lander. Okay, the crowd on the edge of their seat. Taking it out of bounds is Trace Findlay for Pinedale. Findlay.
He's traveling.
Whistle. In. Turnaround jump shot. Yes! No good. Yes! Lander rebounds. The Tigers win the game. The Tigers win the game. Lander wins 69-67 in overtime on the missed shot by Alex Gosar. 69 to 67. Okay. Here we go. Hey. Let's stop. Well, yeah, okay. Okay, we are still on the air here. A very upset Pinedale fan wanted to fight us. So
he's going to get what he deserves.
Well, I tell you what,
we heard from him all night, too.
Yeah, I tell you what, Lander wins the game. We almost had a fight here in the broadcast booth, but we did not. And Lander wins 69 to 67. And let's take a few minutes to calm down our nerves a little bit, and we'll be right back.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt. and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County School Athletics provide...
Well, this was quite the game. Lander moves to 12-8 on the season, 6-3 in the West Conference. Pinedale goes to 9-8 on the season, 4-3 in the Western Conference. Lander averages 67 points a game, and tonight, 57 points a game, and tonight they got 69. Pinedale averages 60 points a game, but tonight they got 67. But I tell you what, the Tigers survive in overtime in front of a very vocal and great crowd, I would say, for Pinedale.
Yeah, what a
with
great...
the exception of one.
Yeah, well,
the exception of
right
one
next
fan.
to us.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at the final scoring here. Peyton Bell ended up with 1 point in overtime. He has 6 points in the game. Finn McFadden had 1 point in overtime. He has 15 points in the game. Keaton Iron Eyes had 4 points in overtime. He has 14 points in the game. No points in overtime for Paxton Hollingshead, and he has 12 points. 2 points in the game by Noah Sinclair in overtime. He has 22 points in the game. 1 point on a free throw by Gavin Romer for the Lander Tigers. For the Pinedale Wranglers, 2 points in overtime by Matthew Gosar. He ends the game with 19 points. No points in overtime for Trace Findlay. He has 4 for the game. We have 2 points in overtime, 14 total for Braxton Costello. He had 2 points in overtime. Alex Gosar had 26 points going into overtime. He had 2. That is 28 points, and he missed the last shot.
Oh man!
You know,
and he was hitting them all night too.
Yeah, I tell you what, they got it in the hands of the guy who's been scoring all night long, and he had it about 5 feet away from the basket, and just overshot.
And we even seen him hit that same shot multiple times throughout the night. So I mean, maybe it's just gritty win by the Tigers.
Yeah. So Lander gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points in overtime. And Pinedale gets 6 points in overtime. And the final score, Lander Valley 69 and the Pinedale Wranglers 67. Whew. Well, it's going to be it's going to be a happy bus ride home for the Tigers because they can go home over South Pass. As you heard Drew Powell talk to us in the halftime of the boys' game. It was a 5.5-hour drive for the Lander teams as there was a high wind advisory on South Pass, and they elected to go through Rollins over to Rock Springs and up to Pinedale. And, of course, we didn't have a high-profile vehicle like a school bus, so we went over South Pass, no issue at all.
And it was windy, I'll say. Probably a good choice by the Lander administration. It was probably blowing 80 miles an hour up there.
Yeah, I think it probably was. Because I tell you what, my truck was moving on all sorts of ways. Right. And fortunately, it wasn't icy. When you get that kind of wind, a crosswind like that, and icy, it can move your vehicle into places you don't want it to go. Well, I tell you what, it's been a very, very exciting game. So let's take a look at our final. Did I do this already? No, I didn't. Finn McFadden was back after 6 weeks. And let me tell you what, we really needed Finn tonight.
Yeah, every single point, really.
Yeah, Quincy Gwynna wasn't able to play for the second game in a row, and Finn McFadden, after a 6-week absence, comes back and scores 15 points, including one critical one in overtime. High score for the game for Lander was Noah St. Clair with 22 points, 14 points by Keaton Iron Eyes, 12 points by Paxton Hollingshead, 6 points by Peyton Bell, 1 point by Gavin Romer. So the Tigers, 4 players in double figures. Noah St. Clair, Paxton Hollingshead, Keaton Iron Eyes, and Finn McFadden, all in double figures for the Tigers.
Come to us first.
Here we go. Noah St. Clair.
Oh, here's our man.
Okay.
Say hi to the fans, Noah.
Noah, he's
Hello,
our man.
fans.
If he can't do it, nobody can. Okay, Noah, congratulations.
Thank you.
A great victory tonight. You were the leading scorer in the game. You had 22 points.
Oh, wow.
Unofficially. And 2 very critical free throws in that overtime. What did Coach Mullins tell you guys going into overtime?
He told us just play our butts out. I mean, we want the last 2 quarters is how we wanted to play instead of that first half. So we got to keep on playing the first quarter like how we wanted, or the overtime like how we should have been playing the whole time.
You guys played tough all game long. It was just resiliency. Coming back, they'd go up on you. You guys would come back and cut it back down. And then you guys finally got the lead near the end of the game and held on to it. Yeah. So now you had 22, all field goals. And tonight, I tell you what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 for 6 from the free throw line.
Yep. Auntie K, that's for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. 6 for 6 from the free throw line. You need free throws to win.
Very important.
In the overtime, Lander had 4 free throws and 2 baskets.
Those were very important for us.
Yeah, very important. It won the game for you.
Yep.
Basically. It almost won the game in regulation, but not quite. And, the guy that was the big horse for Pinedale, Alex Gosar, was the one who missed the 5-foot shot at the end of the game.
Yeah, I was coming out. Mullins, Payne's did a great job on him the whole game when you started guarding him. And then we saw the play they were going to run, and that's why Mullins called that timeout. And then he switched Paxton on Gosar because he knew he was going to try and get that post up, and Paxton did a great job defending it. Didn't foul, went straight up, and he missed airballed the shot, and he hit net on the shot. So, yeah, great job.
Exactly. So you guys knew what Pinedale was going to run.
Yeah, Coach Mullins is a great mind. He knew what they was going to run, and it worked out for us.
Uh-huh. Well, it sure did. Now, talk about Finn McFadden. Hadn't played a game in 6 weeks.
It was great to have Finn back. I love playing with Finn. I've been playing with him since, 4th, 5th grade. And so then I just love playing with my boy, and he really had a big impact coming into the game. He's just so athletic, and he got some big boards for us. He reads the ball pretty well and plays some great D. So it's super nice to have him back, and I can't wait for Quincy.
Yeah, really, because Quincy's got that knee.
Yep.
And he's missed 2 games now, but should be back for the district tournament.
Yep, hopefully.
Which is really critical because he's going to be in Lander. Now, this was a really critical win for Lander. You guys needed this win to stay in 3rd place.
I feel we definitely needed that win to help us as a moral booster and everything. It's a game we didn't want to win this close of a game. We wanted to blow them out again, but it's helped us push our limits and helped show us we need to stay, like what Mullen said in the locker room after we won. He said we need to stay this. The first half is what happens when we're below the line, and we need to stay above the line and have our set ourselves higher than set our standards higher for us, because that's what happens.
Yeah. Well, they were able to jump out there to, what was it, 10 points? They got out to a 10-point lead at one time, and Taryn and I were sitting up here going, Tigers just need to play their game. Need to play their game.
That's all we need to do.
And you guys did.
Yep.
And you came back. This was a really emotional crowd here tonight. This was really loud.
Those fans were crazy inbounding the ball. They told me some very mean things.
They were. Well, I'm sorry about that. But that kind of happens sometimes in high school. But I tell you what, how many rebounds did you get tonight? I wasn't keeping track.
I looked at it and I only had 8. I was too short from another double-double.
Too short from another double-double. But I tell you, those were 8 critical ones.
Yeah.
Now tell me, Noah, how do you make that move inside the paint and kiss it off the glass for 2 points?
It's just all about them angles. My dad's been preaching it. Just hit it high off the backboard, and it's you miss maybe 1% of the time. But hit it, kiss off the glass, hit off the backboard, and just working them angles.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, you worked the angles tonight. That was great. The Tigers were down. You were tied at the end of the first period. You were down by 6 at the halftime. You were down again 6 at the end of the third quarter. So you had to make up a lot of ground in that fourth quarter, and you did.
Mm-hmm.
And you outscored the Wranglers in overtime by 2 to get the big victory. So now, I know you guys had a heck of a bus ride to get here.
Oh, 5 hours, man.
Oh.
Long.
The good news is South Pass is open.
Thank the Lord.
On the way back, so it won't be that long. But Noah St. Clair, congratulations
Thank you.
again.
Thank you.
Great victory for you and great victory for the Tigers. Now let's keep the wins going, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, here's the Coach Mullins.
Okay. The Coach Mullins. Congratulations, Coach.
Oh, thanks.
I tell you what, tonight showed how resilient the Tigers can be, I think.
Absolutely. That's a good way of putting it. And, we've struggled to finish games, late January, early February, and we did it tonight. We got last shots. They didn't always go in. We didn't execute perfectly, but at least we're getting those and not turning it over. And just getting to the free throw line and finishing games. At the end of these games, it's more math, than art. And, you just got to keep it simple.
Well, the Tigers hit free throws tonight. That was a critical aspect in getting the game into overtime and then winning it in overtime.
Yeah, and credit these guys. I mean, I've been telling you guys all year how good of shooters they are. And, like I said, in practice, when we go against Scout Pinedale, we just assume that every catch and shoot shot, even if it hits the rim, is good.
That's good, yeah.
And we play it that way, and you're out if you're on defense and you give up a catch and shoot 3. And credit them. We contested a lot of shots tonight that they hit, and so they're a team that is just scary to play because they've got kids that are skilled. They can shoot it. They got the 15-foot mid-range. And so credit them, but also credit us for, playing, 3 tough quarters, not our basketball the last couple of weeks, and still finding a way to pull it out.
Well, you trailed most of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it wasn't until the fourth quarter you caught up and went ahead.
Yep. Yeah, and I knew, if we could just get to even, I felt like, we have a little bit more experience and could finish that thing out. And, we did. And, we did a great job execution there on defense, getting some stops when we needed to. And just a great, high school basketball game, for fans. Not so great for coaches, but, we...
and broadcasters.
Yeah. We'll get back to work tomorrow.
The defense created 4 big turnovers late in the game that Pinedale committed.
Yeah. Yep. And credit Peyton, we put him on Gosar and not like an intuitive thing, because he's 5 whatever, and Gosar is, 6 what, and, but sometimes, that throws off a team. That's why we did it. We knew he would be there. He would be sticky. He got us inside a couple times, but that's not his game. And towards the end of the game, he really didn't like Peyton's pressure. We got tips on the ball. We stole it from him a couple times, and he just took tough shots. And, again, you just got to shake their hand if they make 15-footer after 15-footer after 15-footer. You can do some things to adjust, and we tried. But, just a well-played game on their end.
Yeah, they had 6 threes. And the Tigers had 3 threes.
Yep.
So we almost matched them for there. Talk about Finn McFadden. First game in a long time for Finn, and he really came through tonight.
He did, yeah. And he was a little tired, and the players just said, keep Finn in the game, keep Finn in the game, keep Finn in the game. He just, you guys remember clear back to Douglas, which seems like years ago. He just makes plays, and he's a really nice passer. He gets tips on the ball. He gets rebounds, and so, we'll give him a couple weeks here to kind of get back into the basketball rhythm. But I was really proud of him, really proud of him for these last 2 months, doing what he needed to do to get back. And he really wanted to be back for his teammates. And, he was playing as good as anybody in the state when he went out. And, so if we can get him back to, semi-normal, look out. And then get Quincy back too.
Well, I know he was really tired near the end of the game.
Yeah.
And then he turned around and went right back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Coach Peyton Bell saying, get Finn back in the game. The total team effort.
4 players in double figures tonight. The Tigers haven't had that in a long time. But, of course, Quincy was out and Finn is back. And you just had really good team play tonight. There was some great assists.
Yeah, there was, and there should have been more. We decided to get a little too 3 happy there in the first quarter, when we had no business doing that. We had the advantage inside. Noah had the advantage inside. Keaton had the advantage inside. Pax had we did not execute the game plan early on. We wanted an all-out assault on the paint, and we were settling for threes. And you're not going to go 3 for 3 against this team.
No, you're not. You certainly aren't. Well, I tell you what, that sets up a much nicer bus ride on the way home, doesn't it?
Yes. The pass is open. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, all right. And Coach, you're now 6-3 in the West Conference, pretty solid for third place.
Yeah, we'll see. We got to go win a game Thursday against a good Lyman team that played with Powell, and they're big. And if they shoot better than they shot against us the last time, it's a whole different game. And I know they're going to be extremely motivated to play us, and it's going to be a great game to, get our seniors a start and reward them for all of their hard work, and and hopefully we can send them out the right way.
Yeah, and then the tournaments the next week, and fortunately Lander's hosting.
Yeah. We'll see our opponent. We basically, it's either going to be Powell or Pinedale probably at this point, and if Mountain View were to knock off Pinedale, which is going to be a tall task, we'd probably play them. If Powell upsets Cody or Lovell, which is a tall task, we might play them. But if it goes to chalk, then it looks like we'll play Powell in the first round. So,
yeah, okay.
But we lose on Thursday, then everything gets jumbled.
Well, Coach, get back down to the team and on the bus and on the way back to Lander. Congratulations, and we'll see you Thursday night.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Okay, you bet. And Taryn, this was just a tremendous effort by the Lander Tigers tonight.
Yeah,
to
you can say that again, Ernie.
I mean, from behind.
They really just, put their nose to the grindstone tonight, and we've seen this Tiger team kind of fall apart after a 10-point deficit, and that's really just not what happened tonight. They stayed within striking distance, and even though they kind of got down, they really battled with Pinedale shot for shot, and that really benefited them down the stretch. And like you said earlier with Coach Mullins, I mean, how priceless is going 7 for 7 from the free throw line down the stretch. I mean, or 7 of 8, I think. That's just going to win you games, and it seems like the Tigers have really come into this kind of mature mindset as the season's wrapping up.
Well, it's like Coach said, they got out of their game plan. They got 3 happy in that first half, and it wasn't working for them. But when the second half, when they went back to their game plan and they got their shots and they went in this time, up at Powell, holy cow, the ball wasn't going in the hoop at all.
Well, and that's kind of what they must have kind of copied that game plan. In Powell it was a little more sketch than it was tonight, but I mean they just attacked the basket, and like Coach Mullins said, it was an all-out assault on the paint, and they had the advantage down there. And huge credit to the coaching staff for noticing that and say, hey, let's play to our advantage.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, our final score again, Lander 69 and Pinedale 67. Tigers go to 6-3 on the year in the conference, 12-8 overall. And we've got some goodies to hand out here tonight. We want to give the good sport player of the game to Finn McFadden.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Finn needs a bottle of Gatorade right now, I think.
What a great kid. I mean, he's such a good, kind of a cool spirit, and you know, really does so much for the locker room and, you know, for the team on the court. It's, you know, awesome to see him back.
Yeah, it really is. So Finn McFadden, our Gatorade Good Sports Player of the Game. And our player of the game was the fellow we just talked to here a few minutes ago, Noah St. Clair. Noah had a tremendous game. He really came through in that third and fourth periods and in the overtime.
Yeah, I mean, I think he kind of sensed his advantage. You know, Noah kind of has that type of slow down game where he drives to the middle of the paint, you know, puts his back to you, back you down, pump fake, and score. You know, and it's actually really kind of a pleasant way to watch the game. And I was super proud of him for knocking down his free throws tonight. I mean, that stretch where he hit, I think it was four free throws in a row was so massive for the Tigers.
Well, he hit 6 in a row.
Oh, okay, yeah, six in a row.
It was all 6 in a row.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Well, as our player of the game, Noah St. Clair gets a free large pizza valid at 1020 North Federal Boulevard in Riverton. Pop-Up Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza. Our thanks to Rick Paxton for his support of Fremont County athletes and gives the player of the game and all of our contests a large free pizza. Well, that's it. On behalf of our general manager, Kevin Shields, we thank him for allowing us to do these games. Want to thank Leanne Sanderson back at the studio for our board operation tonight. Great job, Leanne. We also want to thank all of our sponsors who make these games possible. And, of course, a big thanks to Taryn Debley for your great analysis during the game. This is Ernie Over saying good night from Pinedale. The Tigers win a close one in overtime by 2 points over the Wranglers. And now they're going to head back over South Pass and head home, and so will we. So have a pleasant evening, everyone, and we'll see you Thursday night back in Lander. We need a big crowd for that one as the Tigers Senior night will face the Lyman Eagles in the last regular season game of the week. That's it for tonight. Drive safely, everyone. Be careful, stay warm, and we'll see you on the radio on Thursday.
Expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Your tax pros at 672 West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs.